This episode will be completely taken out of context. Welcome to the Fact Check This podcast.
Does anybody else just not give a shit anymore? I'm just tapped out. Hey, did you hear? Someone tried to off the president. I don't care. No, but the war in Iran. Yeah, I don't care. I really don't give a shit. But the Strait of Hormuz, why do I know what that is? Aren't you mad that you know what that is? We shouldn't know what that is. I Googled how long it takes to hard boil an egg this morning. I'm not gonna stand here and pretend I know about global shipping choke points with you. Strait of Hormuz, what is that, a yoga pose? You want to discuss the geopolitical and economical repercussions of the closing of the Strait of Hormuz. Didn't you not graduate high school, bud? But AI is gonna take everyone's jobs. Good. No one works anymore anyway. You send an email no one gives a shit about, you drink at lunch and leave early. That's work now. You know what? Hey, I'll go first. You can have mine. I'll train it. Here's how you send an email no one gives a shit about, robot. I'll see you in World War III. But global warming. Dude, it's May and it's freezing out right now. It's cold until June now. And I'm pretty sure there's some shady spots on this island where there's still ice left from last winter. Last winter almost killed us. But don't you think it's important to stay informed? No, I don't. Because informed now means just knowing about 57 different horrible things that are going on that you can't do a goddamn thing about at all times. But what if something big happens? How big can it be if I can't see it? If it's big enough for me to give a shit about, I'll be able to see it. And when I see it, I'll run away. Okay? But you used to care about this stuff. I did. I really did. I had my opinions, I read articles, I stayed up on things. But now, man, honestly, I'm just trying to find out why the remote is in the refrigerator. All right? I'm not built for this. You're not built for this. We cannot actually care about all of this shit. It's not possible. So what do you care about now? The immediate well-being of my wife and kids. The way it's supposed to be.
That summarizes me over the last 3 or 4 months. And also explains why this is the final episode of the Fact Check This podcast.
Well, I'll start off. Justin, thank you for having us all on here for your swan song. I know that I've been on a few of these Fact Check This podcasts, whether it's the morning before, the night after, gay dumb game shows. I've lost track of the names. I've been on
the morning after.
anytime somebody's like, "Oh, you do a podcast? What's it about?" I just send them Justin and Jim's Dumb Gay Shit Show. And watch this. It is completely stupid. That is what I'm all about. And then if you want to go delve into politics and other bullshit, feel free. There are episodes for that. But this is a good summation of everything I think is important in the world. And I think it's a good introduction. So, and then Justin and Jim's Dumb Gay Shit Show Part 2 was, I think, possibly even dumber and gayer than the first one. And now this is the final. So this will probably be the dumbest, gayest of all if we do it right.
All right. Well, I'm not good at living up to high standards, but I will be sure to disappoint.
And I had to promise all of that to Alan just to get him to show up at all, because he doesn't like doing panel shows. It's either one-on-one or nothing for him. So
that's right. And I'm usually the one that has to lead the conversation. But now we're all going to stare blankly at you, Justin, since this is your swan song, and make you lead the show. So with bated breath, Justin, what are we talking about?
Literally anything. So the first time we did this, we talked about dating preferences and all kinds of other stuff. That was when I announced to the world that I don't
female.
I don't. Yes,
that's not gay enough.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of female, Justin, you've got someone literally co-hosting the show with you right next to you and haven't even introduced that person.
Oh, well, this is
for me to tell you how to do your job on your last damn show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Toad. Know who I am.
I was muted. I made a you beat me to the Toad joke.
This is daughter Katie. She's been here before, but how many times have you done this with me?
Twice.
Yeah, some.
Oh. Do I have to watch what I say on this show?
No.
How old are you? What are we talking about?
You don't have to watch what you say. If you say anything too offensive, she'll give it back and then some, and try to make you cry. So.
Well, you know me, so. I cry a lot.
She's been well trained.
All right.
Really? Do you see who I was raised with?
If she can make
Yeah.
Toad cry, Justin, this might be your best episode of all time.
Yeah, go out with a real bang. Sean, the episode Sean did with us, like he would do some of the night shows that we did, and he did a few of these with me. And people were like, do I need to watch what I say with him on the show? And then he would just cuss them up one side and down the other. And then I have to be like, dude, like, that's...
Oh, that's Sean. I thought it was Michael Rechtenwald.
I do know Michael Reckenwald, but no, he did not respond to coming on the show.
Damn.
He's too gummied out.
Yeah. Gummed up the works.
Yeah.
So what's currently going on that you think people are caring too much about, not caring enough about, or
People are not caring enough about the WNBA and the atrocity that is Halo Evolved, and they're caring way too much about the Fauci trial.
What's the Fauci?
Yes. It's
Good
not
answer.
even a trial. It's
Good
like,
answer.
the whole thing was just for show. They're not going to do anything to him. He deserves to be like cast off the planet entirely, but they're not going to do anything to him.
Yeah.
Well, since this is the last show, and it doesn't matter if your channel gets deleted or something anyway.
Right, yeah.
Like, Fauci's a real person. Like, you know what bullets do to people's brains when you shoot them? Like,
Oh, snap.
He's a demon. Nothing. It might be the case that nothing would happen.
yeah, if you're not on the level if you want Fauci arrested. I don't want him arrested. I want him to pay for what he did.
Arrested
So-
is the moderate position.
Green tips dipped in holy water? Would that work?
If you just want him arrested, you're actually a coward.
We have
Holy water is always a good option when talking about people involved in government.
Oh my gosh, my Spanish teacher would spray us with holy water anytime we'd walk in her room.
Well, what did you say? Did you deserve it?
Yeah.
Was she part of the Inquisition?
Is your Spanish teacher actually Hispanic?
Yes.
Because that would explain a lot.
Yes.
There's some superstitions.
She's from Honduras.
Is your
from
Spanish
Honduras.
teacher last name Fuentes?
No.
Well, if she's Mexican Spanish, then she's probably putting the water on her ankle. You know,
Yeah,
if they get a sprain.
he's Mexican, Italian, and a twink.
She's the kind of Hispanic that, like, we were teaching her how to say English words in our Spanish class.
I mean, if you're-
Gordita. Gordita.
my Spanish teacher in high
Tag.
school was a squirrely Jew woman. So
We got two different sides of it.
yeah,
Wow. And now she's the president of Mexico. How about that? That's nice. Good for her.
That's a solid comment.
That
I
was
think.
good.
Yeah.
that was
Way to go. Way to go, Justin.
Little too mentally deep, though. I don't know if I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah, my mind
Why are
was
you
just,
quitting this podcast, Justin?
Yeah.
after my son's accident, I just kind of lost the drive to keep doing this stuff. Not so much to keep doing shows in general, but I talk about politics too much on this, and it, like the intro clip, it just stopped mattering as much. And so I still keep up with stuff as much as I need to for peddling fiction with Johnny, but to do it for myself, for my own edification, I'm not really getting anything out of it anymore. The last several episodes have been talking about video games and comic books and TV shows and dumb shit. Like I can't keep doing the politics stuff all the time. I think at some point in the future, I will start to do some of that stuff again on a much lesser kind of writing some stuff on, like, because X has articles now, so writing some stuff on X and doing some like X exclusive streams to talk about current event stuff that I think might actually be important at the time. But for the next few months, I just don't want to think about it at all. I would rather hang out with her and shoot the shit with y'all, and football's starting, and there's too much other stuff that's, I think, more important to building our community and having fun together than talking about politics. So I'm ready to put it aside and let it come to an end.
It is something that you are willing to actually put a close to it, because I've thought about this sometimes, like, what am I doing? but to actually like close it out and say this is my last one is ballsy in a way. So kudos to you, and also sorry.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
mean, I think about it pretty often, but I've been unable to do it.
You really should, Toad.
I mean, I've stopped myself from like 5 suicide attempts. Is what I mean. So.
When I said show, I meant live. Yeah.
Oh,
Tyler, it
yeah,
sounds,
that's what I thought.
it sounds like
You don't have a dad to bribe you with a blanket? What?
I have a dad. I saw him today.
Oh. You
Yeah,
went to visit-
we all have
Wait,
fathers.
Is that a conjugal
Yeah.
visit?
That's so sweet and wholesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was at the prison earlier.
Wow.
My parents actually have a situation going on right now where their smoke detectors won't stop going off, and
Oh, you got black parents.
yeah. So they're fine. They can't hear it at all. But I had to leave. I'm like,
Toad is like a complete flip. He's the white kid that was adopted by the black parents instead of the black kid adopted by the white parents.
yeah.
Justin, like I echo what Tyler said. When you sent me the message saying, "Hey, I'm going to do this show. It's going to be my last one. Would you like to come on?" I was like, "Wow!" So we're all going to come on and congratulate you because you're making a positive life choice here. I'm going to be honest with you, and Justin, I know you already know this. I literally only do It's Too Late Now just to keep the annual live event going. I feel like if I don't do the show, then people are going to kind of get lost, and we're going to lose track of people. That's really the only reason I do it. And the only reason I started doing the show to begin with, instead of doing the old gold standard show, was I said, I'm over politics. I already have all the objectively correct opinions, so I don't want to discuss it anymore. And I just want to, but I want to bring on my friends and have fun, but not talk about maybe the stuff they normally talk about. That's why we have this Thanksgiving Star Wars special with Scott Horton. We don't talk about foreign policy. We talk about Star Wars. But the problem with that is that we've cultivated an autistic libertarian audience, and none of them are happy unless they're screaming about government man bad. And it's like, I'm over it, dude. I got it. No, like you're right. It's bad. So what else you got?
Next time you want to talk about the WNBA, I am still open to doing shows, just not going to continue doing this one.
Justin, you guys came on to do my annual College Bowl pick'em, and of course, there's like 287 College Bowl games now. And Justin, what was it? The night before your surgery?
Yes.
Was that the night before your surgery? Justin's dying. He's literally on his deathbed, and he has surgery the next day to save his life or not. And I say, well, anyway, whatever about that bullshit. Come on and pick every single College Bowl game.
Yeah, you got to tell us who's going to win the Pop-Tart Bowl, man. It's very important.
And he did. So that's the kind of guy Justin is.
And I did amazingly well. I think I went 0 for
surgery or the bowl picks.
Yes.
The surgery.
Okay.
The bowl
He's
pick,
like, whatever.
The bowl pick was terrible. I think I went 0 for every bowl except for the playoffs. Like I got most of the playoffs right, but all of the smaller bowls leading up to the playoffs, I'm pretty sure I missed every single one of those.
Yeah, well, you know why that's the case, because the playoffs actually matter, so the better teams actually show up and try to win, whereas the other bowl games don't matter, so the better teams just don't even show up.
I thought you were going to say it was because my brain was addled from starving to death for the better part of 8 months, and I just wasn't picking.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So
yeah.
I don't remember. Did you get your pick right about the Myrtle Beach Bowl that wasn't actually played at Myrtle Beach?
Wait, what? Where was it played?
I remember that was half of the show that we did. Half the show we did wasn't the picks. It was where the fuck is this bowl? And yes, there was a number of bowls that would say, whatever, sponsored by Cheetos in LA, but it's not in LA. It's in fucking Tucson, Arizona. You're like, how did they get away with that? What the hell is this?
Yeah,
the wrong politics. It's all bullshit. Just let them all in.
This article is on the front page of ESPN right now. Inside the disunited United States that overshadows the WNBA.
I think we're pretty united on this, actually. This might be the most uniting thing in the country.
The WNBA is a trash product. And
Yeah, that we don't care that the players are gambling on the All-Star game.
I'm pretty sure the UFC ring girls have a larger following than the collective WNBA.
Well, yeah,
I'm actually in favor of
way
keeping the WNBA around, if for no other reason than you get like the highlight reel clips of like they're at the All-Star game, so they're wearing their shirts saying "Pay us what you owe us," and then it's just 45 seconds of them missing layups, air balls. This is the All-Star game, right? Air balls, missing layups, throwing the ball out of bounds to no one.
Yeah,
It's like,
Angel
yeah.
Reese trying to score on Asia Wilson, and Asia Wilson was just like, I'm just gonna stand here and block the shot without even moving. This is so stupid. It's so
I
bad.
love seeing set shots from 15 feet. It's amazing.
Yeah. And without the WNBA, we wouldn't have had the dildo throwing last year.
Oh yeah.
We need to bring we need to bring the dildos back.
Yeah, where are they? Come on, man.
Talk about rigging bets. Didn't one of the guys like bet it was going to be a green one?
Yeah.
He was the one that
when that
threw
was
it.
happening, you could.
Money on the bet that you insure pays off.
Oh yeah, it's exactly like the dude that bet that there would be a streaker at the Super Bowl, and then he did it, and he won money, which more than covered the amount that he had to pay to get out of jail. I'm like, that's a smart guy.
Yeah. And then I think it was I can't remember if it was the first round at the World Cup, the first game out in LA, where some fan tried to get on the field and failed miserably. Like they basically just caught him as soon as he jumped down and took him right away. I'm like, these soccer fans don't know how to
I don't remember that.
They
but
can learn.
If you watch the movie Balls Up, which is it was better than I thought it would be. At least
Is that the Daily Wire sports movie about the transgender or the?
No, it's a comedy.
Oh, is that
with,
Balls Out?
No. This is a comedy movie about a condom company that develops a condom that covers your balls, and they're promoting it, trying to win like a deal with the World Cup, basically to become the World Cup official condom, and the whole thing blows up, and they lose the deal. But I think I'm trying to remember who's in it. It's Mark Wahlberg and some fat guy that looks like Chaz Bono. I can't remember. I think that's who it is. But they get tickets to the World Cup, and those tickets still get sent to them, even though they don't have the deal anymore. So they just show up at the World Cup final, and it's between Brazil and Argentina, who are the teams that hate each other the most in soccer. And some event happens where they wind up running onto the field, and they accidentally caused Brazil to lose the game, and the entire country of Brazil is then trying to murder them. And a bunch of crazy crap happens.
Well, I dozed off halfway through, but Toad, who do you think you look like?
Danny DeVito.
Oh. Okay.
See, when you said Balls Up, I was thinking the ping pong movie, but that's Balls of Fury.
That's coming to Netflix. I think it's on Netflix now. Actually, just came.
By
to
the
Netflix.
way, speaking of balls, Eric the Reb has one ball.
Oh yeah, what's up, Eric?
He shot himself with it.
Yeah, he Plaxico Burressed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dick still works. It's just the only testicle.
Hell of a
doesn't.
segue.
Yeah.
Prove it.
As long as it still works, man, and as long
Justin,
as
full screen him. We got to prove it.
as long as if you need to, you can still impregnate a lady. That's his one ball right there. Actually, his profile picture.
Yeah, it's funny how my one testicle looks exactly like my face. It's pretty weird.
Yeah, it's wild.
They grow up so fast.
Eric is the Lance Armstrong of podcasters.
That's right.
Eric, are you bringing your show back? Did I see that?
It's kind of sort of back. It's like every couple of weeks I'll do an episode and then drop off for a month. So I got to do another episode here pretty soon, though.
Yeah, I'll
It's
just
like-
send you the recording of this, and you can use that.
Yeah. Hey, he looks like a testicle. And roll credits.
Simulcast. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, shit. I allegedly had a podcast that I don't even remember the last time I did an episode, and we never announced that we were quitting because technically we still haven't quit. I think that's just kind of the nature of podcasting is you do it as long as you're interested, and most people don't know when it's time to end it, and
No.
they just slowly stop uploading, and then it's just like a dead YouTube link or a dead RSS feed where occasionally you'll go and check in on it. It's like, oh, they haven't done anything since June of 22. I guess it's over. So
Well, I
I
didn't
have
know
not
Eric
been
was
doing
coming
mine.
back, so I'm looking here, and yeah, he's got some shows I need to listen to.
Mine's been going on for every day for like 4 years now, and I'm only at 500 subs. So should I have stopped? I don't know.
Yeah.
Tyler, you really don't have to listen. You really don't.
Why? I used to listen to it.
I feel like if you enjoy doing it and you're getting something out of it, then it doesn't matter how many subs you got. Like, keep doing it. I never did this expecting to get a bunch of subscribers or anything like that. I did it because I wanted to talk about shit I thought was important, and I still do. I just would rather talk to y'all in person or on Discord or whatever Signal. I would rather talk to y'all one-on-one than put videos out of me talking about it to staring at my screen. And
now, I have a question. It might be something that everyone on this panel can relate to. Now that you've, got however many years, 6 years or so of doing this podcast, do you ever go back and listen to, or not listen to, but like just scroll through old episodes and just immediately have like douche chills going, I can't believe I said that, thought that, put that out, actually like said this publicly? Like old me would kick, or new me would kick old me's ass, or call me a
I don't
hag
watch
or whatever.
myself.
Yeah,
Only the episodes with Forrest.
No one
Mummy.
else does either.
Because I can't bring myself to go back and watch my first appearance on this podcast. I can't do it. Won't do it.
I will occasionally have like a Facebook memory pop up, and I'll be like, "Oh, what was I talking about on that one?" And open it up and watch about 10 minutes of it. And I'm like, yeah, that was fucking retarded.
Well, I think, because I'm of the opinion that like when you think of like TV shows on TV, it's like shows can be good for 4 or 5 seasons, but then they need to wrap up because the shows that just keep going for the sake of having content, they just get worse and worse and worse. So I think, but that's kind of foreign to podcasting, right? Because if you're a podcaster and you are trying to make something of it and you just do current events, then there's always a current thing. But I don't subscribe to those. I don't listen to current events podcasts because I don't need some random person to read the news to me. So I do podcasts or whatever, where it's like someone who's really interested in a topic or a hobby or whatever, and they talk about it. But then in those cases, it's like you're going to eventually run out of shit to say. You've talked about the thing, all that there is to say about the thing. And so maybe you do. Maybe you say this is the series finale and you put a bow on it. And then that doesn't mean you have to sell all your shit and move on with your life. Maybe you find something else to talk about. But that I think that's pretty rare. But I wanted to say, just remembering from the beginning of the start of the show, Justin, is that I know that you like to write. And I like to see that you write. And so I think writing is good. We need more. I know that we live like the TikTok generation. Everyone only consumes content for 10 or 15 seconds and no one reads and all that. Trust me, I know. But we need more people to write because we need to get people back to reading. So if it's something that was really important, you can write it down. And then you as the author, what's good about being a writer is that you can tell people, look, this is it. I don't need to regurgitate for you my thoughts. Here it is. It's for all time. You can just hand it to them. And if they don't want to read it, fuck them. They don't want to read it.
It's funny you said that because part of the reason I started doing this show to begin with was because there would be so many fact checks that came out, and the headline for the fact check said one thing. And then if you actually read the fact check, it would say that one thing in the first paragraph and then go on to explain why that one thing that it said wasn't actually entirely true. There were more things to it that should be taken into consideration. And so everybody would like, oh, well, the fact check says this. Like, yeah, but did you read the fact check? Because the fact check actually didn't say that. Just the headline for the fact check said that. So then I was like, all right, people are fucking stupid. Nobody reads. So I'm going to read it for you so that you can be stupid and still know what's going on. And that was kind of what I did at first. And then it kind of morphed into other stuff and more current events and then other dumb shit that I just wanted to talk about along the way. And then talking, shooting the shit with Jim and everybody else who came along after I started doing it. But that was kind of the intent at first, was people don't read. I'm going to read it for you so that you don't have to read it. And now I am actually, somebody had asked me about that. They're like, you're not going to like stop doing stuff altogether. I'm like, no, actually, she's going back to school this week and like summer is winding down. And I'm going to start sitting down and writing a lot more going forward. And like so now I'm going the opposite direction. At first I did this because people are stupid and don't read, and now I'm just going to write everything, and so nobody's going to read it.
You know what's interesting is there's podcasts out there though of people like reading books and going over. You know, Pete Quinones does this kind of, and I enjoy that. So, you know, and then for me, like I write all day long. That's what I do as an attorney a lot. And I'm tired of it. So I have things I want to say, and I'm like, I'm going to write this out as a no, I'm going to do a podcast about it instead. So, you know, it's all consuming different types of things. Should we go over, Sean doesn't want to speak, but he put out, should we just read what he says in here?
I'll speak, but
okay.
I just hate the way I sound these days. Yeah, I mean, I consume a lot listening to written things because I don't like the way that my voice sounds anymore. I mean, I should have known that my radio career was in that. I kind of left at the peak of talk radio. The market there is just absolutely horrible since the real estate bubble. But continuing, I mean, I went back and looked at the station where I worked for 7 years, and they have fewer listeners now than when I was there in 2005.
Wow.
I mean, people just aren't listening anymore. The audience keeps shrinking, and one of the sister stations is AM Talker. They have a 50,000 watt transmitter. I can't imagine that they're even selling enough ads to pay the electric bill on the transmitter. So, you know, I am retired now. I am writing, and I dropped the link to my shitty blog in the chat.
Shittyblog.com?
No, controlh.org.
I mean, I've read some of your stuff when we first started doing peddling fiction a few years ago. I'd read some of the stuff,
and you know, I've set up a Substack also, but I haven't really dove into too many things there. It's difficult to explain that my position really doesn't fall into any neat categories. You know, as far as my consumption goes, I do listen to a lot of Fifth Column, and but you know, I also listen to things like Blocked and Reported and stuff I see on the Free Press. So I don't fit nicely.
It's interesting. It's interesting that this send off podcast episode has turned into an episode where we talk about writing instead of talking. But I love that because I can use myself as an example. Like when I was in the first or second year doing the Gold Standard, something like 2019, I wrote a little bit, and then after getting a few things published, I was like, nobody reads. This is a waste of time. You know, who cares? I'm not a professional writer, and I quit. And then I didn't start writing again until, I mean, I guess maybe last year. And when I did it then, it was more of I've got a bunch of time on my hands. Don't ask me why. I got a bunch of time on my hands, so I'm going to get back into writing. And then suddenly I was like, oh, I'm like an actual contributor for a few places like Anti-War and the Institute, and wrote some stuff for Mises and things. And I was like, you know, maybe it's cyclical. I don't know. Maybe every, like, podcasting became the thing, and then every person and your mom all started a podcast, and now those are starting to go away, and people are going back to reading stuff again, and that's cool. I like it.
Well, I will say I'm probably a good representative of the non-reader class, but that's just the fact. I don't set aside time to sit down and read. I just don't. And I probably never will. But
that's the entire reason Jim started watching my show to begin with, was because I would read the stuff to him that he didn't want to take the time to read.
Yeah. Bedtime stories with Justin.
Well, is that, and you have a pretty mouth, Justin.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't hurt.
Easy.
But it's to the point. But all I do with my job, I'm in front of a computer most all days. I'm either in front of a computer or in my truck, and so I'm constantly, unless I'm on a Teams meeting or something, I'm constantly listening to something, consuming information, podcasts, watching days of trials that I will later complain to Tyler about.
Right.
You
And so-
obviously haven't mastered driving with your knees, so you can read a book while you're driving.
Well, I can
Books
drive
on
with
tape.
my knees,
I bet he
but that's for
has.
other purposes.
He's a guy.
But like even Substack, I'll subscribe to people's Substacks that are only meant. Yes, you are. That are only meant to like where authors publish their writing. But Substack even says, "Yeah, fuck reading. We'll give you this little play button up top to where you can listen to the article
Right.
instead." And like
That's great.
Apple iOS updates are like, "Hey, we come with an automatic text to audio function," and I'm like, "Awesome! I can consume even more." So
I don't
I'm
know
listening to
how it-
everybody's writings.
I don't know how it works for other people who write on Substack, but I have actually clicked the little button to listen to it read what I wrote, and I don't hate the reader for Substack. It at least for my writing, it gets my pacing about right, and it reads it pretty accurately to the way I intended it to be written in my like completely redneck linguistics. So it does a decent job of translating what I write. I don't know about other people though.
Well,
As
Oh
far
man,
as-
I feel sorry for anybody who has to listen to my shoddily written sci-fi on Substack. You're a robot voice. That's
What-
uh,
plug it up and listen to it first. But I mean, as far as like the AI tools, whichever free ones that you got. So if you got a Twitter subscription, you get Grok. You got Meta AI free with Facebook. If you pay for a Google account, you get whatever the thing is. But just copy and paste it into the tool. Can you review this? Control V. And it'll go and it checks your links and says, okay, you've got a slight typo here. It's pretty nifty.
Oh no! If I make typos, it's going out just like that. I rely on Dag from the morning show. After I put out a Substack, he'll read it and then he'll send me notes. He'll be like, "Hey, you had a typo here. You had a this was a like he's my editor."
And this is why I was surprised that going back and looking at some of my old stuff, there's not nearly as many really screwed up things as I thought there would be. It reads okay. So just different ways of consuming content.
We need to go back and read some of my early Substacks, some of the stuff that I wrote when I first started doing it 3 or 4 years ago.
Was the dream thing a part of that?
Yes. Oh, I have a dream journal. It was a 3-part dream thing that that should have been my final episode of this show. Was I should have just read all 3 parts, did a dramatic reading of my early Substacks.
Nadia and I have received this dramatic reading at least 3 times at breakfast before.
Once was just for y'all, and then once was because y'all had friends over, and then once was because
We
Stephanie
needed
had
to
never,
recap it.
Yeah, Stephanie had never heard it.
Hey,
My
Toad,
wife-
you can ever release your dreams?
I mean,
Wet.
I no, actually. I mean, I wake up like rock hard all the time, but that's a different thing. My dreams, I die in like basically all of them, which maybe it's why I get hard. I don't know, but my dreams are all me dying.
It's
Like,
the
I'm getting-
rigor mortis.
I'm getting mauled to death by bears. I'm getting shot down in an alley by gangsters. I don't know. There was one where I was in a pool and all of the like walls around the pool became mirrors, and I like got disoriented and couldn't tell where I was anymore and like drowned. That was one of my dreams. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Toad
Analyze
is living proof that
that.
if you die in your dreams, you don't necessarily die in real life.
Yeah, do you successfully die in the dream? I mean, in my dreams, you've died multiple times, but what about yours?
I wake up when it happens, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
So he doesn't make it all the way to death. He just gets right at the verge, and then he comes
Such a-
back awake.
Such a
Toad
tease.
just edges himself every night into death.
Yeah, death edging. Yeah,
And that's why he wakes up rock hard.
that's why I try to commit suicide all the time, but I don't quite get there. It's edging life. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. No
Autoerotic
payoff. No payoff should be
asphyxiation.
your new betting title show.
You
Forrest
don't like-
Mommy is with us. I see you're still in the shoe closet. I love it.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm
Forrest
also
Gump.
a non-reader class, as you know. There's no books behind me, obviously. So I heard I was listening to you before, and you're saying you're going to do the writing, and I'm like, good for him. I'll never read any of it, but good for him. Like,
You know what's
well, good
interesting
for
though? Of the writers, you have like 50,000+ viewers or followers on Twitter, which they're reading your content more than any of us combined.
It's true.
I don't know, and I say the stupidest shit too.
Yeah,
So
I-
you know.
why
I can
they
only
want-
I'm the short attention span too. Like most of my stuff is pretty short, and yeah, so I'm part of that generation or whatever.
Making
I think
us
most of
all
us-
retarded. Yeah.
I think most of us want to be successful. That doesn't mean we want people actually listening to what we say or reading the dumb shit we write. We just want to be successful. Those aren't necessarily the same thing. I can tell you,
need
I've
so
maybe
many
had
posts. I need
I've had
so
maybe
many
two-
posts 'cause I don't want my feedback.
I've had 2 articles ever that I would say like they got really big. Like, you know, I get a text from somebody saying, "Hey, your article at such and such, you know, Zero Hedge picked it up and, you know, whatever, it's out on X and all that, and a bunch of million people are looking at it." And you know what happens in those instances is a whole bunch of people are like, "God, what a fucking retard."
Yeah.
You're not going to find a million people that are like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I found this guy. I love him." No. It's going to be a million people who didn't know who you were and now they hate you. That's what it's going to be.
I've had my bigger episodes get more. I'm also almost like, oh, I don't think I want that because the shit you get in return.
I have Sauron
usually from
turned on you.
Magoo, but yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And maybe that's an algorithm thing, you know? It's like I've noticed that too, where it's like I don't know what the algorithm classifies my content as. Like who is the demographic that it's like in the underlying code of this is meant to go to these people. But I can tell when it trips, right? Because people who obviously are not going to be into me and into what I'm talking about are seeing it on their front page. Like I did a clip about, Ben Shapiro's gay, haha. Well, I did it one too many times, and now here come all the fucking, our greatest allies are all flooding into my chat now to tell me how wrong I am.
And the Daily Wire.
But they love gays, so.
Yeah.
Katie used to like watch the Daily Wire almost daily. She was a big Brett Cooper fan.
Oh,
Brett's not there.
I don't know, and now she doesn't subscribe me. I was like, does your extremely liberal mom know you watch the Daily Wire literally daily?
No.
I mean,
No,
at
and
least
then I have all of my gay friends talking about what's his name, Dylan Mulvaney.
Yikes.
Hey, a popular morning show topic.
I mean, at least Brett Cooper is a female and kind of.
So's Dylan.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, sort of, maybe.
Talking about the content that goes viral that you wish wouldn't. The fucking wolf post comes up about once every 3 or 4.
Yeah. Again.
Like
I
that was
mean-
just supposed to be trolling open borders libertarians. I expected the normal 12 people who like my shit to like it, and then I'd never see it again. And now, once every 4 months, it like makes the rounds through the internet. And I'm like, oh fuck!
Seriously, he complains about it every now and then. He's just like, it's getting attention again.
Well,
I'm
because
like,
every time it does, people start either friend requesting me on Facebook, following me on Twitter, or sending me DMs. I'm like, go the fuck away.
Have you
I always get
tracked?
a good chuckle when I see it on Instagram every now and then. I was
Yeah.
like, what are these retards doing with this?
There's an Instagram account that posts my most viral moment every day.
Oh, the Hitler song? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was badass. I mean, you did
How
a
many,
good
how
job.
many how many Twitter views or whatever interactions did that thing end up getting, Toad? Do you know?
Impressions, I think it was like probably 10 million.
Jeez.
It didn't get that many likes, given how many. It was the most. It was the most impressions I ever got.
I liked it. I thought it was hilarious.
It got like 38,000 likes, probably something like that. It was not my most liked tweet.
None of them by your
It's in the
HR
top,
department.
Like 25 though.
Yeah, yeah.
You never know.
2 thumbs down by HR.
Fucking HR.
As soon as that company got HR, I'm like, yeah, we're fucked. Like, this is not going to be good.
It was funny. We were actually all of the other managers. We had a dinner the other night and went out to eat together. And one of the guys, he was like, "I'm 1 year with no HR incidents." I was like,
That's lucky to go 1 week.
I was like, it's funny you say that. It's funny you say that because it was only like 3 or 4 months ago that they took my picture down from the guard shack that says this guy's not allowed on the premises from when I got suspended 2 years ago. Like my picture was still hanging in the guard shack, not allowed on premises, which shows you how good our guard shack is because I've been going to work for the last 2 fucking years. Like, y'all can kick me off property at any point. I will be perfectly fine with it.
Wait, they kicked you off and you kept showing up anyway, like George Costanza?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
You're like that guy that they have the check at the cashier that says, "Do not accept checks from this guy."
Yeah. So we have like all new upper management. None of them were there when all that happened. And I was like, oh yeah, they finally took my picture down out of the guard shack that says not allowed on property. And they were like, wait, what? I was like, oh, I forgot. None of y'all were here 2 years ago when that happened. I was like, yeah. I got to work one evening and the assistant manager was like, hey, you got to go up to the manager's office. They need to see you. I was like, oh, am I getting fired? And he goes, well, I was like, oh, fuck. So I get up there and I sit down at the desk. And the HR lady lays out printouts of screenshots of all of my Facebook posts. Now, in my defense, like 2/3 of those were just me resharing shit that Alan posted. It wasn't even my original. But anyway, so she lays all this shit out on the table. She's like, well, what do you have to say for yourself? I was like, that's 100% me. And I definitely posted all that shit. I don't know what you're expecting here. And they're like, well, we're going to have to suspend you while we conduct an investigation into all of this stuff. I was like, cool. My vacation starts on Tuesday, so just send me a text when you figure out what we're doing. And grabbed my bag and drove my happy ass home. And then I started texting people and I was like, hey, this might go sideways. What can I do to like sue their fucking eyeballs out? And then they ended up letting me come back to work, the fucking bastards.
There goes the lawsuit. Damn it,
man. Yeah, who knew that nuking Tel Aviv was so controversial?
Yeah.
Can you imagine, like, what does an investigation consist of?
Well, I asked HR. I was like, so
reading Facebook posts.
Yeah, you're gonna see some pretty hilarious shit. Like, I'm actually envious of you. Enjoy your afternoon.
Was it somebody on the crew that actually complained about this? Because I can tell you, 90% of my crew sends me way worse shit on a daily basis.
And that was just some random Karen, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because they reported it directly to corporate HR, and the only way you could have found out where I even worked was through because all of my accounts are set to private, so it was like a LinkedIn account that said I worked for the corporate, company that I worked for, not even the location, and because corporate was the one that got the complaint. When they allowed me to come back to work, I had to have a call with the corporate HR lady, and she was really, really offended by the stuff that I posted, and I absolutely could not have given a single solitary fuck what she had to say. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I'll be back at work on Wednesday, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me, it was a Karen of some kind. I'm pretty sure. I think it was literally a Karen Ann Arlos who did that. It was somebody in the Libertarian Party who figured out where I worked and called my company. And we're like,
I wouldn't put it past her. I bet it was. If you think it was her, it probably was.
You got too close to the pink flame of liberty and it burned you?
Well, she was stalking me on an alt. She was like just a complete psychopath on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah, at the same time. So I'm almost positive it was her.
Never would have seen that coming.
I thought women in their 60s that continuously dye their hair that pink are totally rational, normal, well-reasoned individuals. I don't know.
Yeah, have you seen her
colors? And she wears her collar around. Yeah, she wears a freaking collar around, like a kink collar. Like they're so weird. I live out here. I've had to deal with them in person multiple times when I was helping with the party. So.
Oh yeah, they're from Colorado. That's
What's a kink collar?
Well, it's like you're collared by your you're dominant. You're
my
so
God.
It's like a choke collar.
I went thrifting with my friend the other day and we found one and we put it on. It was
I didn't
insane.
expect you to answer this question.
No.
but okay.
Yeah.
That is a wild find out thrifting. Somebody else's discarded sex device.
It was pink with studs on it.
I really worry about.
Wow.
Yeah. what
That
are
was
you doing
actually
here,
that was
Justin?
actually Karen Ann's.
I was about to say, did the Libertarian Party ever hold a convention in Indiana, Justin? You might want to do some research on this.
It's more prevalent than just
Yeah,
the
they're
Libertarian
chairs from
Party.
Indiana, right? So yeah.
And that's I hate that because Evan's a really good dude. I went to his birthday party a couple years ago. Like he's a really nice guy. And
Who?
Evan McMahon, the
Is that the Libertarian?
No.
I've left it. I haven't renewed my.
No, he's a gay sex pervert.
Okay. Toad always on the cutting edge of accusations
yes.
of defamation.
If there's gay sex going on, Toad knows about it.
Yeah.
And then he's against it until he's for it.
I'm so against it that I make sure I know about every instance of it.
If this were around the horn like on ESPN, that would be the moment. We'd be like, all right, we're going to go over to Tyler. Tyler, what laws did we break? And he'd have his paperwork. Say, well, Toe said this, so that's on the edge of defamation.
Yeah. No allegedly was used, therefore he gets 12 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's also an armed robber, so there is that too.
Oh shit!
So he's cool.
Yeah, what's your point?
I mean, he's from Indianapolis. You have to be. You almost have to be.
Who hasn't done something impulsive?
Right.
I've never committed a property violation like that. So
Property violation.
yeah,
I'm sure you've
It's the
jerked off in
libertarian- he's
public
the chair
somewhere
of the
that was
Libertarian Party.
totally against the
Jerking
chair
off.
of the chair of the party that is supposed to believe in property rights has committed armed robbery.
Well,
okay. I don't
What
know
was
what
the
you wanted to
property
do.
though? Like, was it something that he needed, or was it
Yeah.
something cool? Because
was it like an OJ situation? Was he
right,
getting
if
his
you
stuff
steal
back?
if you steal something cool, I'm all right with it. But if you're just like raiding,
Yeah, it was an OJ situation. He had committed murder, and then he had to go in and like steal his stuff back afterwards. You know.
His trophy.
Yeah, he needed that. His Heisman. Yeah, can't
Yeah.
take that from him.
No.
Hell yeah!
This is exactly what I thought this was going to be. Thank you.
well,
This is
I'm
great.
glad to see. I'm
Yeah.
glad we delivered. And
I feel restrained. I know what you're
Alan,
talking about.
was like, "I'm gonna hang around until it gets too gay, and then I'm gonna leave." I'm like, it's already
Yeah.
called some gay shit show, so like,
Yeah.
it should be gay anyway. But the
Yeah.
fact that Alan has hung around for a full 50 minutes is we're doing pretty good. That means we haven't gotten too gay for him yet.
We have.
I was just waiting for like the emotional farewell montage that you had
Oh.
planned. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't really do emotion. That's not my thing.
It's okay.
Oh, that's not what you
Did you write
planned.
one out? Did you write a speech?
No.
Oh, I misheard that.
Toad with a banger.
Did you make sure you did that before the show?
Yeah, right over there.
No, if I do a farewell speech at the end, it'll be 100% impromptu, and I'm not big on writing. She does like speech and debate stuff, and they get up and they do their like public speaking thing where it's all very prepared and professional. I'm like, that's really cool. I could not do something like that. Like anytime I did public speaking stuff, it was walk into a room, they give you 3 topics to pick from, pick the one that I think I can bullshit the best, and then just walk in and deliver absolute horse shit that sounds like I know exactly what I'm talking about, and I would win gold medal every time.
The
Like,
first year I was in speech and debate, I actually did do impromptu speaking, and I had a lot of fun with it, except they were the most BS categories. Like every now and then we'd get a random quote from the Bible and we'd have to interpret it and give like examples.
see, that's perfect. I would rock that shit out.
Yeah, I mean, one of my history classes, we had to do debates, and you got assigned. If you were in that particular debate, you were forced to be on one particular side of that debate. So I had to be like anti-Columbus in one of them. And I'm like,
That's easy.
I'm gonna argue that Columbus didn't go far enough.
Yeah, but in his house, he's a national hero.
Yeah, I had the exact same thing. I had a class where you would get topics, but you're going to be assigned which one you're going to be on because it's supposed to be a challenge, right? I think our topic was like some, like drilling for oil or whatever, or like the safety of oil drilling, or whatever. And of course, and I got assigned on the like pro drill, which I'm not complaining. I would choose that side, but it's a bunch of lefty college students are like, ooh, tough break. No, we dunked on those motherfuckers because they don't know what they're talking about. They researched the topic for 5 seconds. It's like, well, someone on NPR said this is bad. It's like, okay, well, let me tell you the reasons why you're gay. And so we ramble off for like 45 minutes. Yeah, we absolutely crush those people. But then again, though, it's still a formative moment in life because even though it's clear what side of the debate won, it's still a razor thin margin if you're doing like the Oxford style debating, because you're going to have all the people in the audience say, yeah, but I feel like it's bad. Therefore, you lose.
I saw a Dawn commercial, and that seagull that had black stuff on it once was bad. For, we need to stop our way of life entirely now.
Mm-hmm.
I have
the
well-reasoned
70s,
ideas.
Indian on the side of the road where he gets the. Have you
With
watched
the
that
tear-
commercial?
the
The
tear
guy's
going down his
standing there,
cheek, yeah.
and,
That's
and
an
a
Italian
bag
guy,
of
too.
McDonald's
Yeah.
gets thrown at him, and he's like, anyway, it's bad.
I love
You know
to.
what-
Hey, he was great in Wayne's World too, though.
You know what's interesting though?
Was Pauly Shore
You talk about
or
speeches.
Dana Carvey? I mean, fuck,
Oh, the Indian.
they're the same.
The
Oh.
Indian, who was actually Italian. You talk about speeches, and
Yeah.
you do a show like this, and let's say you get 300-400 views. It's not very many, but maybe 1,000. That's a lot of people, and it doesn't seem much when you're doing a show. But if you were to do a speech in front of like even 200 people, it could be daunting. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I just gave a speech to my son's wedding, which was like 300 people, and it was a bit nerve-wracking. That's all I'm saying.
Did you bring
I
a
had to,
soundboard to hit every?
You just have to picture everybody in the audience naked. That's
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
fine.
That's why. Yeah, that's how I did my best man speech at my sister's wedding. I pictured my entire family naked. It helped.
You probably got a boner.
No, I had to do that spur of the moment because my brother-in-law's best friend just completely bailed on the best man. Like, he was late as well because he and the other people who he was coming with got like pulled over for speeding or something after they delayed themselves by stopping at one of the dude's mother's houses to like eat lunch or something, which they weren't supposed to do. My sister was like flipping out, like they're late, like this is like a total disaster. And then they finally show up, and the best man is like, I'm not giving the speech. And they're like, we need a best man speech. And then they just all look at me. They're like, you're going to give the speech. I'm like, I don't even have one prepared. Okay. So then, like, the night before the wedding, I'm like pacing around in my hotel room.
course you
Like,
were.
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck am I going to, like, what's this speech going to be? So I came up with, like, the first line, the last line of it. I'm like, this speech is going to be good. Like, I just have to find a way to, like, fill the 3 minutes in between these things. It almost went real bad. Like, I felt like it was, like, the opening was awesome. Then I was making the point, and it felt like it was going off the rails, and I'm like, oh, shit. Like, this thing is, like, a runaway train. Like I remember, like, my sister was, like, looking at me, like, waiting for this thing to go completely wrong. I'm like, oh, shit. And then I pulled it back in and got to the ending, and I was like, yeah, all right.
Stuck the landing.
My best
Yeah,
friend and
yeah,
I-
it works.
My best friend and I have determined that we have to submit the script for the like maid of honor speech, because if she pulls up and she goes, I remember when, I'm pulling her off of that stage, because we know too much about each other for anyone to be unscripted up there.
I've worked like weekend retreats and stuff like that where I've given talks on the weekend and stuff, and they're like, you want to give us your speech so we can like put it in a folder and so it can be on the podium for you when you come up there. And like, my speech is a 3x5 card that has like a handful of words scribbled on
Like
it
Tom Woods.
that just keep me in line. It's like start, middle, end. Like there's
Oh yeah, I can't read. Yeah, a prepared speech. There's no way. I mean,
there's just a handful of scratch notes that keep me on track. So as if I start to derail a little bit, I can be like, all right, next, moving on.
yeah, like I've done it before, but I basically have to like ad lib this thing. But I got in trouble for that history debate class I ad-libbed the debates, and we had to give our prepared statement to the teacher like beforehand so he could read it while we were doing the debate. And I remember him like looking at me. He's like, "Do you have a different copy of your debate statement there, or are you just winging this?" I'm like,
Yeah,
"I'm just winging. I'm winging it right now." And then he knocked my grade down to like a B on that one. I'm like, "Fuck you!" Like
I had a public
I
speaking
won
class
this
in
debate,
college.
man.
I had a public speaking class in college that we were supposed to write our speech and then turn it in, and then he would sit there and like follow along the speech as we gave the speech. Except that I don't remember what I fucking wrote on the speech that I turned into you 2 days ago. Like whatever I say when I'm up here is just whatever comes out as I'm talking. I'm not even looking at the piece of paper that's in front of me. I wrote the fucking thing. I already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I did a best man speech, and I wrote it out. It was really heartfelt and everything, but I played the cat game from Super Troopers, trying to see how many meows I could slip in.
How many did you get?
Oh, almost 10 or 11. But it was actually a decent speech. You know, everybody that wasn't in the know of the joke, they thought it was good. But then all my friends, they're like, one more.
The groom was definitely in on it, I assume.
Oh, no, he didn't know I was going to do it, but the first
No,
meow
but he
came-
knows Super Troopers. yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Super Troopers 3 is coming out, by the way. No idea
So
if it's
I-
going to be a shit show or not, but they're making it. It's already made. It's coming out soon.
I kind of had the opposite, like equal and opposite. So like back when I used to play music, I would say the bigger the audience, the more I would just be completely zoned out. And maybe that's like an internal coping
Stadiums.
mechanism. Yeah, like I think maybe the biggest crowd I ever played in front of was maybe a few thousand people, and I don't remember it. I remember walking up there and I remember leaving. I don't remember
The question
show.
is, do they remember it?
I don't know. Maybe I had a stroke and they're just being nice and polite to me and not
Hallucinated
talking
the
about it.
whole
I don't know.
conversation. Get this
I
on-
sure as shit don't remember the show.
You gotta find a YouTube video of this.
Yeah, but I know what Alan's saying. It's like once your brain can only process so much, and once it gets past that amount that is recognizable, it's like it might as well be a billion people. I don't fucking know. But if it's
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I mean, you're doing your thing. You're following your script. I mean, I know that I could go back and look for my things. I was on the BBC one night, and it's like, okay.
Whoa.
Eric said he had to bounce. His kids were needing attention, and he is actually a good dad and wasn't going to subject them to Toad like I did with mine. So
Damn.
I willingly came on it.
What
Did
a
you
guy
consent to
that
Toad?
Eric. What a guy that Eric that I have on a short list of guy who will tell me every single year I'm coming to the event this year and has yet to appear in 8 years of trying.
Well, can't we just have Lyle pick him up now?
Well, hell, Lyle could have picked him up the whole time, but the thing is that he wants to feel like he's coming to the event. He doesn't actually want to. Yeah. But
I want to go to your event. Yeah.
Where's the
You
event?
should.
I know.
Next year is going to be. We already have the date for next year. Well, ask Justin and Jay Forte. Like
hell, don't ask
it's
me.
great.
I booked just because I booked the cabin doesn't remember when that I remember when it is.
No, I don't mean. No, I know you're too much of a boomer to remember. I mean, ask you about. Did you enjoy coming to the event?
Oh,
You've been more than once, so either you're just a glutton for punishment, or
I've
you had a
never
good
once
time.
been invited by my father to come.
I've invited you every year.
Damn.
You always have shit going on.
It's not my fault.
Well, you got to come next year. So we this past year we did it at a retreat that's in Normandy, Tennessee. So it's southeast of Nashville.
Yeah, I know.
But,
I saw all of the pictures, and I was really.
Yeah, if you can drive. If you can't drive, fly to Nashville. You're only like 40 minutes away.
Yeah, I can't drive at all. So I mean, it would be, hey, pick me up at the airport in Nashville and take me to work.
Call Toad. He'll get you.
So the
He's done
first
that
weekend of
before with-
June, the first weekend of June of next year is the 9th annual. Doing it for 9 damn years. So I mean, at this point, we got to make it 10, right? So we're gonna do the 9th
Yeah, you
next
got to
year.
get to 10.
Got to get to 10 at this point. Yeah. Like I said, I only do the podcast anymore just to tell people, hey, we're still doing the event. First weekend of June next year.
Yeah.
I think we've had people from I think like 27 different states have come to the event. I mean, for an absolute nobody, I think that's not bad. And you know what? We don't talk about politics. No one talks about fucking politics in my event. We mostly just watch people have emotional breakdowns and laugh about it. That's what we do. At our
I'm on
event.
a roller coaster.
I love doing
Yeah.
that. It makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah, we all enjoyed it. So
Yeah, if it's not too far and the airfare isn't too bad, I mean, I can.
It's also hosted in the same region of Tennessee where the famous Barrett 50 cal is manufactured.
yeah.
The
Well, a
Marine.
couple of years ago, for a couple of years we were doing it in my hometown, which is where the Confederate Museum is. So I would take everyone to the Confederate Museum, and then the next day we would go to the
where,
event.
Nathan Bedford Forrest, that's where they exhumed his remains.
Yeah.
Also, hey, you're selling Columbia short, man. It's the mule capital of the world.
Yeah, it's all mule capital of the world. Well, technically the event's not in Columbia anymore, so that's why I'm not talking about it. But yeah, mule capital of the world, home of James K. Polk, the president, right down the street from the birthplace of the Ku Klux Klan. I mean, what's there not to love?
A lot of history.
About a lot of history.
When you
Exactly.
said Colombian mules, I thought you were talking about South America.
No, not that kind of mule. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
other
wrong
other beast of
Columbia and
burden.
wrong mule, but
Yeah. And it's not even that warm that time of year. For all of our Yankees who come down who are like, "Ooh, it's hot," because it's like 80 fucking 3 degrees. It's like, okay, next year we're doing this in August. Fuck you.
That's pretty hot.
Like I said, the fucking Yankees that are going to come down. Exactly.
It's
It's
100
humid.
right here right
It's
now.
humid there too, right? It's pretty humid.
Yes.
It's humid here today,
Yeah.
actually. It's kind of nasty. It's like 80 something humid. I'm not liking it. It was like in the 60s a couple days last week. I'm like, fuck yeah, middle of summer, 60s, this rules.
Problem about down here, when it cools off for a couple days, that means we're due a tornado.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we get like rainstorms, when it happens pretty much.
Yeah, we'll have our
I'm fine with
Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida, Georgia contingent. I'll say, "Oh man, it's nice. We really lucked out this year." And then we have our New York, Maine, Pennsylvania contingent saying, "Jesus Christ, I got to get out of here. I can't take it."
DC is really hit or miss, but I mean, once you get past the 2 or 3 really hot streaks, it backs off towards early August. As you get into the end of August, it can be pretty comfortable.
I remember when I first moved back up here after living in the Mississippi Delta for a few years and then moving back up here, and I was out in the plant walking around, and the manager came by. He's like, "Hey, it's gonna be hot today. Take care. Don't overheat." I'm like, "Dude, it's gonna be like 90." And he's like, "This is a average day in early April in the Mississippi Delta." I was like, "I'm not gonna overheat in 90 degrees on a normal ass day."
Yeah, that's 10 a.m. on a random morning in June.
Yeah, y'all are a bunch
Yeah.
of f***ers up here.
Yeah.
It's interesting being down on the coast, though. It's remarkable how much better things are on the Mississippi coast since Katrina. I mean, I can remember just how screwed up things were when I was down there in high school, and these days, I mean, had big thunderstorms, etc. Didn't lose power. Didn't see anywhere that the roads flooded. It's like, okay. And they've got
Yeah.
Uber.
Well,
Lyft.
sometimes God has to come and just kind of flood the zone for a bit.
Yeah.
I think there's a story about that.
It turns out floods are actually very cleansing of a lot of the
Homosexuality.
that too. I was gonna say the less positive aspects of nature.
Yeah.
It's your last show. You can say it.
He
You
said
can just say it.
homosexuality.
It's your last
Say it,
show.
Justin. Say it.
Yeah.
Say all the things.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
No gays at the live event. No Jews. I don't know if we mentioned that in the fine
Redundant.
print.
Hey, I
Yeah.
haven't said any slurs yet on this show, so.
Toad's actually been on his best behavior I've ever
Right.
seen him on any live.
Disturbing.
It's because of her. He's really worried he's gonna say something that offends her, and she's just gonna make him cry, and then we're gonna end the show.
I'm not going to go after her, but I mean, I've said some kind of wild shit already in the show. I don't know.
Where you at, man? Hello.
We got me and Jim here. We need Stephanie to piss off. Even what was it? We were like agreeing with her on some argument one night, like actually agreeing with her, and she got angry and just left the room.
Yeah.
She was probably drunk.
Yes.
Well-
she was very drunk.
Well, yeah, no doubt.
The more wine she drinks, the more argumentative and pissed off she gets. And if you happen to agree with her in the wrong tone, then that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Luckily,
It's over.
luckily she was 3 glasses of wine in and passed out long before we even started this.
I do miss the.
For the dog back to the bed before we came over.
I
Yeah,
do.
Katie came
You
over to
must-
the house to get some supper, and so Stephanie thinks my dog loves her the most, but he actually loves Katie the most. So if Katie's in the house, he will come and just attach himself to her hip. And so we had to escort him back to the bed so that he would lay down in the bed with her, because she has to have both dogs on. One of them lays on one side of her, and the other one lays down on the other side, and they sandwich her in where she can't move. And that if the both dogs are not there, she can't sleep. And that's why I sleep in the garage, because I don't need dogs hogging up all the bed space.
Yeah. You're between 2 cars. She's between 2 dogs, you know.
He's got that sweet Roseanne couch.
Yes, the Roseanne couch. I have a nice bed over there. That's actually my bed.
Separate beds, the old like separate beds are actually great for relationships. You know, like people like dog on it, but it's like, and
Yeah,
if
I
you even
love
go a
Lucy
step
had it right.
farther, separate houses will
this
keep your
is
relationship
technically-
together
Yeah.
too.
This is like
Separate
basically a
states, you know.
separate house.
Yeah, we're on the other side of the street. The house is over there.
Oh, that's what it would be. That's great though, you know.
Absence makes the heart fonder.
Well, we'll hang out at night and watch TV or something. Like we have different shows that we'll watch together, and like we'll watch an episode of the show, and she's like, "All right, you can go to your garage now." I'm like, I'm going to sleep. Go away. I'm like, all right, cool. Head out to the garage and play video games and hang out here. She also goes to bed before it even gets dark. She's like, when
Seriously?
we first got married, she go to bed at like 6:30. She's like, "You coming to bed?" I'm like, "It's still
What?
no, it's still fucking daylight outside." I'm like, "What do you mean? Am I coming to bed?"
We went
Yeah,
to
what is she,
Holiday World
90?
this weekend, and she
Yeah,
was
my wife's excuse is she goes to work at 1 or 2 a.m. That's why she goes to bed then.
But
Yeah.
we were at Holiday World, and she was like, "It's like 4 o'clock, which means it's 5 o'clock at home. So basically, what I'm saying is we should leave because I'm tired."
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's like, "It's a 45-minute drive home, so if we leave now, I can get home in time to take a shower and be in bed by 6:30." I'm like, "Oh my god."
I can be in bed before Matlock.
Yeah. What does she wake up at 2 a.m.?
She wakes up around 4:30 or 5. So
Depends
that
on when the
kinda-
dogs are ready to pee.
Right. That's also the thing, is the dogs dictate when she wakes up, because the dogs basically stand up and trample her. I'm like, "Hey, we're ready to go outside and go pee." They don't mess with me. Even when I do sleep in the bed, they leave me alone. She, on the other hand, will not. If she's awake, that means I have to be awake, even though, like, I just came to bed at like 2 a.m. I work nights. I'm on a nighttime schedule.
So the garage was a good choice.
The garage was one of the best choices I ever made. It was,
There you go.
yeah, highly recommend.
Yeah, when
Get
your sleep schedule is different, it just makes sense. Like I'll be up so late, I'm not gonna wake him up, you know, and because he actually works, unlike me, you know. So it's like, you know,
I'm gonna try.
just
it.
run it. But I'm not in a separate garage. Like I'll usually crash in the guest room, like which is right by the other room, anyways. So
And then we put the kids in their own house, so we don't even have to deal with them.
Nice.
It's wonderful.
The Campbell compound.
Yeah. so
Really, we just don't have to deal with it.
wife and her dogs have their own house. The kids have their own house, and then I've got my garage where I can be left alone. It's nice.
So most everybody here, I think, with the exception of Sean, either has or has had a podcast. Force Mommy, are you still doing golden showers or whatever
Oh, yeah.
version of
What happened to
shows?
Hex? Where's that guy?
Scissor me timbers.
he's still good. Yeah, I had to stop. I stopped doing the like regular ones. I do random ones now. I do a lot of like, I try to stream like local politics stuff, which is boring to like my greater audience. So I do other ones. Actually, I'm doing a stream this Wednesday, which hopefully Hex will be on. I'm hoping he'll pop on, and it's just a pop on one. So, but I don't do anything. I do a regular one on Saturday with other people too. So, which that's kind of nice when you don't have to set it up and you just gotta like show up. So I like that one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, me too.
Forte, you got what? 2 episodes cooking or out there?
I've redone stuff. I do one like every year, 6 months maybe. I think I did one like a couple weeks ago. It was this dude from the American Southwest podcast. He had like some theory that Jesse James faked his death. I was like, yeah, it sounds cool. Let's talk about it.
Did he change your mind?
Yeah. I could be.
Is that the guy who's running for office? Is that the same guy
in
who's
New
running
Mexico?
for commissioner?
Yeah. Thomas Wayne
He seems
Riley.
Cool.
Oh, dude, I've met the guy in real life. He's
So
real
is
cool.
Jesse James still alive?
He lived to be 100.
Okay.
And all that gold
Like
he
Hitler.
stole. No. I don't
How
think
was
he made
Jesse
it to
James
100.
at painting?
How was what?
How was Jesse James at painting?
Stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
I am.
pretty good with a gun. That's some form of painting.
Yeah.
It's art.
the walls.
Yeah, painting people full of lead.
But yeah, it was like he was talking about like Knights of the Golden Circle and like how a lot of Jesse was part of that, or his brother definitely was, or had affiliations with those guys, and they were like stockpiling gold all around the country and in different caches, because they were gearing up for number 2 Electric Boogaloo, even though it never came to fruition. So
breaking 2?
The Boogaloo.
Electric.
That's where the meme comes from.
Oh.
Civil War II, Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, okay. Well, there was a movie called Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
And then a bunch
Famously,
of Hawaiian shirt wearing dudes in 2020 were like, that sounds like us.
Right.
Let's put that out.
Thanks,
there.
Mom.
We're gonna boog.
I still have my Hawaiian shirt. I actually worked at Lowe's during COVID, and all of the sales. So like I sold windows and doors. We had a couple guys that sold flooring and carpets and stuff like that, and then there were a couple guys that sold appliances. And all of us wore our Boogaloo shirts on Fridays. Every Friday we wore our Hawaiian shirts. Like all of the sales staff for the store wore Hawaiian shirts every Friday.
Wow.
I keep putting this pine cone out on my front doorstep to let everybody know I'm down to boog, and all these men just keep coming over and fucking my wife.
Wow.
We actually did that in,
supposed to be the pine tree, I guess.
in my
Gotta
computer
mix
science class. In
Damn,
high
I keep getting
school,
it wrong.
We had Hawaiian shirt day on Friday. That was the thing. I don't know why that's a thing. Is that a thing among nerds? I mean, I should know because I am one, but I don't know. That was the thing that we did.
Y'all talk amongst yourselves, and I'll look it up.
Fuck, I hear some
Bill-
sirens outside right now.
Bill Lundberg.
You mean
and
pineapple? Did you mean pineapple a minute ago? We were talking about wife
Is that what-
fucking.
What did I say? I meant pineapple. I don't know what I said.
You said pine
meant
cone.
pine
Pine tree.
fucking.
Oh, pine cone. Sorry, I was thinking of Thomas Massey.
So stupid.
Yeah, I meant pineapple. Damn. Now you guys will know I'm not a swinger. Shit.
Well, or you're not a successful one. Maybe that's why.
I keep putting the pine cones out. No one's coming over.
Like,
Everything I said
he
was a lie.
smells fine, but I don't know that he's.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys don't use pine sol around the years?
Mr. Clean.
Mm.
I love pine saw. I love pine saw. It smells
Wow.
so good.
That's her thing. That's her thing.
Well,
Is that do blacks use that for something? I don't know.
Is that what they
No.
wash chicken with?
sometimes.
Maybe now. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Right.
And remember, next Friday is Hawaiian Shirt Day. So if you want to, go ahead and wear a Hawaiian shirt and jeans.
I forgot about that.
Hell yeah.
Have we watched that movie? What? Office Space. All right, that goes in the next.
Yeah.
That's a
Excellent
solid movie.
Very
Mike
good
Judge.
movie.
Anything Mike. I think I've liked everything Mike Judge has done.
We will
Yeah,
do a.
I
We will
can't
have.
name anything that's bad.
Even the was it Tales from the Tour Bus, that show about like all those old country music singers. They animate some of it, but they do interviews. It was actually pretty entertaining. I think they did one episode where it was either George Jones or Johnny Paycheck shot somebody, or
I don't
We
know.
do,
I just know
do
King of the
Weekend
Hill
Movie
and Beavis
Marathon.
and Butthead.
we do weekend movie marathons where we'll sit down and just watch a whole bunch of movies of a particular genre.
Like we watched what was it called? The Companion, and then we followed it up with like the weird horse one. The
Wait, is
Pretty
Companion the one with all the AI?
yeah, the like robot sex partner.
Yeah, I saw that recently. It was better than I thought it would be.
It was better than I thought it was going to be.
That
I
one
had
is
pretty low
directed by Drew Hancock, by the way. Not the Drew Hancock, a different guy with the same name.
Yeah, I had low expectations for that. It was surprisingly good. And so the other one she's talking about was I've talked about this on the morning show a few times. It's called Sorry to Bother You, and it's like this black dude that goes to work in a call center, and he figures out how to use his like white voice to make calls or to make sales, and then he becomes a like executive level salesman using his white voice. But yeah, a super caller. But that everybody on the super caller floor, like it's a bunch of different nationalities, but they only speak with their white voice on the super caller floor.
Oh yeah.
And then, but they're also like the super callers are selling like military grade weapons and other stuff. Like the super callers are basically
working for DARPA.
Yeah, they more or less work for the Pentagon. They're like
Whoa, don't spoil it.
They're like
Maybe I'll
selling
watch
all the shit, and then but then there's a big like twist where there's like horse people, and it's all kinds
No,
of
don't
crazy.
spoil it.
And the reason we watched that was because we had watched Get Out before, and I guessed the entire movie within the first like 30 minutes, and he was like, we're gonna watch this now because if you guess the entire plot, you're lying and you've seen this before. And then I slept through the whole movie.
Let me
So
tell
that
you,
was-
I saw Get Out in the theaters, and
did
I
I.
live in a pretty predominant white neighborhood. And I swear to God, there were like 3 or 4 black guys with white girlfriends. And when they're leaving the theater,
Oh,
you can
no.
just feel the tension. And
Them dudes are like, run, motherfucker,
It was the
run!
most hilarious thing. You're like, hey, what'd you think of this?
Oh, you should have totally just walked up to one of them and like
Right.
put your hand real gently on his shoulder and be like, so what'd you think?
I think that was the last movie I saw before COVID.
Just flash
Wow.
the flashlight at him real quick.
That was like, yeah. I saw it with a dude. I remember that.
Gay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Justin, I did say I was going to
White
check
or-
when
white
this
or
got
black?
too gay. I think that might have been the moment right
Definitely
there.
gay, yeah.
That was it. Yeah.
White or black dude.
He's my my movie date. Yeah.
I saw Rodney Carrington, and it was on not Thanksgiving. It was on Valentine's Day, and it was I also had a date, and it was a dude. He was like, "Hey, I got tickets to see Rodney Carrington, and my girlfriend broke up with me, so now I don't have anybody to go with." He's like, "You want to go?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, let's go! I'll go see Rodney Carrington." Like, you buying me dinner before or after? Like, how's this going?
Rodney Carrington, that'd be a great, bro date.
Yeah, as long as you guys get to bang afterwards, the movie I watched last night was I had more fun with that movie than many that I've seen. It was the best movie I've seen in a long time. To
What
be
was
honest. And it's one of the. It's probably.
Get
it
Out.
sounds like one of the. No, it's The Package. It's produced by the Workaholics guys.
Oh,
I'd never heard of it before, and it's just sitting
Did you
there.
bang afterwards?
Yeah, it's just sitting there on Netflix. I'm just like, this is an entire movie where the entire premise of the movie centers on a severed penis.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're probably not going to be adding that one to our
The Package. I get it.
So it's a modern remake of Idle Hands.
Idle Hands.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, but no. It's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. I couldn't believe how funny it was. Like, I expected it to be pretty bad, and I'm like, I'm dying over here. Like, this is so ridiculous.
Jim, did you ever end up seeing Friendship, that Tim Robinson movie?
Oh, I've seen that one.
Was it good?
It entirely depends on what you think of Tim Robinson, and I think he's an annoying shit. So I hated it.
Okay, so I'll like it. Cool, got it.
Right. Tim Robinson or Tim Robbins?
Robinson.
Robinson.
The Chair Company, one of the best TV shows ever. Have you seen that?
No.
No, I haven't.
It's hilarious.
That's a newer
I'm
one,
sitting-
right?
I'm
Tim
sitting here
Robinson.
trying to remember
Yeah.
the last movie I saw, and I fucking can't. It might have been Harry and the Hendersons.
They made a movie of that? Oh, yeah, I guess they did.
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Like the last movie you actually went to the theater, or just
No, not the theaters. I mean, what did that came out like when I was 2, so no, that
Yeah.
wasn't the
Yeah, I
last
was gonna
movie.
say, yeah,
I mean,
it was-
like the last movie I watched, just
Yeah.
period. I think was actually that. It's been a long. I don't remember the last time I went to a movie theater.
I went like last
Yeah,
week.
that's what I said in
Evil
the
Dead,
chat.
man.
So
My
I've
wife and I
gone-
have been together for 20 years and never gone to the movies.
Oh.
I've
yeah,
gone to a
yeah.
bunch of movies over the last couple of years, but with like she'll be in school during the day, and I have to pick her up after school. And rather than drive back here and then turn around and go back to pick her up, I'll just kill time and go see a movie.
But
So
sometimes you'll see them that I really want to go see, and then I'm just like, bro, not consulting me beforehand. And I'm over here like, one time he did pick me up early so we could go see a movie.
Hell yeah.
What was it, Mortal Kombat 2?
Yes!
I hadn't even seen the first one. He was like, do you know what Mortal Kombat is? And I was like, isn't it like karate stuff? And he was like, yeah.
close enough.
You know the
You're in.
plot.
Just go to the number 2 instead of.
It's a
That's
video
right, karate.
game, and
That's
I
right,
don't
karate
understand-
stuff. That's all you
Yeah,
need.
How can
Karate
they make a
stuff is
movie
all
out
you
of that?
need.
I don't know.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. If you don't see the first one, you're just going to be lost.
No,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Yeah, if you didn't play the first one,
I
you're totally
slept for,
lost
like,
playing the
20
second
minutes
one.
of the movie.
Yeah, she slept through the entire like plot development part of
Okay.
it. Like the
Oh,
whole
there's a
I
first-
plot.
woke up and they were like mid-fight, and I was like, oh, this is good.
Yeah,
There is
like,
a plot,
the whole-
Tyler. You see, the
the
yellow
whole
ninja
part
and the
where
blue ninja don't get along.
the whole part where
That's
they're like
Scorpion
setting
and
the stage
Sub-Zero.
for why this is happening and what's happening and why they're having the Mortal Kombat tournament and everything. She slept through all of that. She wakes up and they're fighting. She's like, "Oh yeah, this is badass."
I woke up for the important part.
Well, we saw
Obsession.
Obsession. That
Yeah,
was
I watched that at home. Yeah. I jerked
Obsession
off.
is like Obsession. Like this dude's freaking out about the way this chick is behaving. I was like, that's my
73 one.
yeah. I was like, that's my wife. 2 glasses of wine in every.
Yeah, I'm like
single
that movie's literally just about dating like a Brazilian.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you get used to it eventually. Just chill the fuck out. Like, why are you?
Gay or straight, right, Toad?
What?
A gay or straight Brazilian?
I mean, the one that threw an iron at my head in college. That one.
Okay.
The gay one, yes.
Yeah, it was a dude. That's
You're
what I mean.
you're
yeah.
essentially Glenn Greenwald then.
Yes. Yeah, there's gay porn of me out there. Actually, you saw it? Oh man.
I forgot Glenn
You know, you
Greenwald
keep bringing
escaped.
gay porn up, so. Then you
Yeah,
were
it's
talking
my-
about the boyfriend you went to the movies with. I feel like
I just went to it. Evil Dead the other day.
You're-
I
you
went
got him
with that
nailed.
same guy. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. We have a dinner date. We see the movie. Yeah.
Do you guys
He's
go
cheating
Dutch?
on his wife with me,
Or does
you know.
one person pay?
He paid that time.
That was nice.
That was so sweet.
I paid for the movie though, so
That's fair.
That's the way it ought to be.
yeah.
I always assumed gay couples took turns.
Yes.
But that's top and bottom.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
You didn't
What-
understand. Yeah.
Well, it's even worse because me and this dude were both fat, bald, bearded men, and everybody thinks that we're related or something. Occasionally, though, we get like occasionally we get a waitress. We get a waitress that thinks we're a couple or something. I remember we make fun of it like every time. One of the times we were out at dinner, we had this waitress come over like, "What are you guys celebrating tonight?" We're like, "We're not gay."
Whatever
Like, what do
gets
you-
us a free tab. We're
Yeah.
doing that.
That's when you start making shit up.
Yeah, we're like, it's his birthday, actually. Bring us a free cake.
Play this shit up. Hold hands for a minute. You know.
We're twins, actually. It's both of our birthdays. And we're also gay with each other.
All right. Well, Outback Steakhouse has a new policy. You have to kiss in front of everybody to get.
Oh, we've been to Outback before, yeah.
He's like, that's not just a bloomin' onion.
It's like that. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
He's gay, by the way.
And then I hate that, like, when worlds collide. Like, one of the times we were there before a movie, like, my mom's friends, family. Like, it's my mom's like closest friend. Like, she was there with her family, and they saw me, and they came over and started talking to me. I'm like, oh man, I have to like introduce my friend to them. I have to make sure they know I'm not gay. I'm like, this is all pretty bad. I hate it. It's like George Costanza. Worlds are colliding. This can't happen right now.
Hi, I'm
I don't
Toad.
wanna
I'm
deal
totally
with it.
straight.
I have a best friend of 11 years, and I swear she makes it her mission to be the most lesbian person around me. And, like, anytime I'm sitting in my mom's house, she'll just lean over and be like, back up. Please back up. She really feeds into the lesbian allegations just because she knows that I won't slap her for it.
See, that's what you got to play. You got to play into it. If they assume you're a gay couple, just go with it. Just roll with it. It's like,
yeah.
I mean,
Not that
I
there's
don't want
anything
to.
wrong with that.
Look, I don't want to buy my own drinks. So if they think I'm gay, I'll buy me all the drinks you want. That's cool. I'm cute.
Oh yeah. Plus, we become part of a protected class, like just from that. You know what I mean?
Around 7th grade, we started giving into the lesbian allegations. They were like, "Are you two dating?" We were like, "Yep." 7 years going strong. Totally.
Yeah, that means you can't fail me.
We could both be like in fully committed relationships with men, and we'd still try to get away with the we're dating.
I had this roommate one time. He stopped paying his rent and everything, and he kept eating me and my other roommate's food. So we instituted this thing called the asshole tax. So where we would just help ourselves to any of his stuff. So we would take DVDs and watch them. I got pretty sick of them like drinking my milk, so I would like put laxatives in the milk. But one time we were out at a bar one night, and my one buddy, he has like a golden horseshoe up his ass. Like he'll have women like come up and introduce themselves to him. So the bartender bought him a drink and had it sent over to the table. And he wasn't 21, but they didn't even card him, so he got a free shot of liquor. So the roommate, the asshole tax roommate, was like, I'm going to get the waitress's number. I'm like, all right. So when they came up to divide the checks up, and they're like, oh, who's separate? Who's together? I've just put my arm around him. I was like, we're together. I'll be paying. And I embarrassed him so bad that he just like shut down and couldn't deal with the embarrassment. And I paid for his bill out of spite just to fuck him over.
He sounds like a pussy. I still would have tried to get her number after all that. I don't care.
Well,
I swing both ways. What's up, baby?
Man.
And then he went,
comfortable.
he went told his dad that he was being bullied by us, and his dad like came over and like talked to me man to man. I was like, no, your son quit his job. He's been mooching off of us. The next day, his dad was there with a truck to move all his shit out.
Nice.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. I tried to get his sister.
Whoa.
It's unsuccessful.
One final asshole tax collection.
Yeah. That's the capital gains tax.
Is it bad that in high school we had a bounty on one of our friend's sisters?
Oh.
There was money pooled together, and if anybody successfully banged her, that dude would get all the money that was in the pool.
It depends on if the friend knew or not.
No.
See, then it's fine. As long as he didn't know, then it's like
yeah, we told him. No. I mean, he knew we all thought she was hot, so. But
Isn't that the
he did not
premise
know
to the
about
movie
bounty.
She's All That with Rachel Lee Cook?
No, she's secretly hot, but like looks like shit, and then they
Yeah,
turn her
but they
into
were like making bets about banging her. I think you're like living through.
You
like,
might be right. Yeah,
movie
that's
themes.
why the like.
Yeah, they make her look all mousy, put some glasses and
That's why the
big
pop
overalls
dude
on her.
like makes her look hot, whatever, and then she
Mhm.
thinks that like the whole thing is real, and that he actually likes her, and then finds out that it was, part of a bet or whatever. But he also actually does like her now, and it's it's
Dule
very
Hill
romantic.
was in that, or Psych Boy.
Ooh, Gus, yeah.
I have, but I think it's been a while.
I feel like that was part of one of our movie marathon weekends. It was like 10 Things I Hate About You, She's All That, Wedding Crashers, and Old School. I think those were.
I'm trying to think of what the common thread is between. I guess they're just all comedies. I guess.
Yeah,
romantic comedies.
Sometimes we do like dystopian, like psychological thrillers. Sometimes it's just all funny. Sometimes we pick one actor and we just try to do a block of their movies.
Yeah, I was about to say that sounds like the theme is like that's like a teen romantic comedy, except for all the actors are like 31 years old.
Right.
One of
Yeah,
those
I
types of
need like a
movies.
more concrete theme. I think if I'm gonna do like a marathon, like like I did my marathon of Severed Penis movies last night.
John Wayne Bobbitt and Package.
Yeah, some of it included his pornos. Yeah, because I couldn't think of enough movies.
Has Katie ever seen Wet Hot American Summer, Justin?
Oh,
No, and I talked about that. I talked about that movie. Stephanie and I were talking about something, and I talked.
Yeah,
I was
original one's
talking
great.
about the Wet Hot American Summer. And she's like, I don't want to know about the porn you watch. I was like, it's not porn. It's a comedy movie. She's like, it's called Wet Hot American Summer. It's like, yes,
It is.
that's the point. It's like it's a comedy. Like it's really
like
cool.
that would be like calling like American Pie a porno, basically.
Yeah.
We
It
watched
is.
Euro Trip together though. That
It
was-
is.
Oh, that's a classic.
Euro Trip.
Have you
Road
seen
Trip
Hot
or Euro
Shot?
Trip?
I don't want to watch your porn. It's like, oh, damn.
It
That was-
really upsets me when I hear people singing Scotty Doesn't Know, and I'm like, do you know Euro Trip? And they're like, what's Euro Trip? And I'm like, you don't know Scotty Doesn't Know like I know Scotty Doesn't Know.
Here's a fun fact: you made out with your sister.
No, I mean that is an actual band and song though. The band is Lustra, but Matt
Yeah.
Damon is not actually their front man.
Right.
Yeah.
That was just a gag.
That's
in the
little movie magic.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
R.I.P. Michelle Trachtenberg.
Oh, I know.
Harriet the Spy.
That she must have known something, man. I think she had some info.
Yeah, so they gave her the cancer. Is that what it was?
Well, yeah, I mean, think about it. She was one of the she was like a Disney
Nickelodeon kid.
Oh, a Nickelodeon kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, I think she knew something
Probably.
going on there.
If not a victim of.
I mean, not long after she died was when that whole expose about the
Yeah.
pines and all the other shit that was going on.
I watched that in the truck with you.
Yeah.
That was-
I have I replaced my radio in my truck with a 9-inch screen that has Wi-Fi
We've
capabilities.
watched Uzumaki on it a few times.
And then I have a portable hotspot that we take in the truck and watch Netflix and other streaming stuff, and we watch.
He and Sean watched was it The Chef or Chef? Is it just called Chef?
The menu.
John Favreau.
John Favreau.
The menu. The menu.
Oh, the menu. Yeah, that is a different movie than Chef. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't even know what Chef is.
Chef is good.
It's a good one. You should see it.
It's a feel good movie with John Favreau. Yeah, it's good.
It's like
Menu.
they
I
start
thought
a food truck, right?
Was okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Food truck.
It's a food truck. Yeah, with him and his son, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Father-son bonding movie. Yeah.
I like
Don't get a lot of
I
those
like
anymore.
menu a lot. I think we watched that.
We just watched it.
We watched that before we watched.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes fun of all these, extremely douchey foodies. So I'm like, all right, yeah, those people suck. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Is it like the South Park episode where they just shit on the Yelp reviewers? The boogers
It's that,
and
but
gum
they put them
montage?
in like a horror movie context, pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of it's a psychological suspense type of a.
Yeah, that was when we were on our psychological thriller.
Did
I'm
you?
gonna guess that none of y'all have watched The Bear.
Oh yeah, I saw that when it came out.
The
Oh,
Bear.
I was a kid. It's been a while.
I just
Yeah,
know there's a show, The Bear, that I've never watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also one of your favorite genres when you're on your search history.
It is. Yeah, I'm always looking at bears.
Well,
Yeah.
And beard.
I mean, I am one, but I'm a small, gay, hairy, fat
You're
man. So,
you're a
so,
cub. You're a cub.
Yeah, I'm a cub.
I
yeah,
haven't-
exactly.
I haven't actually sat down and watched The Bear. I watched the first episode. I was like, oh, this is one that Stephanie and I could watch together. And I was like, have you seen the show The Bear? And she's like, oh yeah, I already watched it all. And I'm like, well, fuck this then. And I'm like,
I literally
I
have no
find-
idea what it's
I
about.
find shows that I think we would like to watch together, and so I stop and I suggest, hey, we should watch this. She just watches straight through everything, and then doesn't even include me.
I like
is
your
where I
wife.
live in the garage and watch the shit that I want to watch.
Well, that one is closer to what you would see in a working kitchen. But the
That's
big
why I liked
thing.
it. That's why I liked the first episode so much. I was like, oh, but that's
Yeah, it got stranger towards the end, but I mean, the big thing with it is the visuals are just absolutely stunning, which is tough for me because I don't see worth a damn.
Oh.
But the plot is pretty good too.
I did just watch
I'll be right
The
back.
Hawk. It's a different type of animal. The Hawk, the Will Ferrell show
Oh.
that Netflix just put out. It wasn't that bad. Like I was thinking like Will Ferrell's done. He's not funny anymore. But I don't know. The critics hate that movie because they're like, this movie feels like it's dated. It came out in 2007, and Will Ferrell's character is a misogynist. I'm like, yeah, that's why this show is actually not bad. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it's actually kind of funny. And it's got some father-son bonding in it as well, which I like. Because I never did that with my father. He's too detached.
We
No,
do
he used to
some
take me to Red
father-daughter-
Sox games.
Some father-daughter bonding through TV shows. Like we binged Rick
And leaving you alone on the internet with strangers.
Breaking Bad? Is that what you just
except
said?
except for me and Alan, we're the only ones that may have met you before.
Yeah, I was just thinking, man, Justin said be right back. All of us should be fucking gone before he gets back. What a great way to end his final
just
episode.
totally troll him.
Just dead air.
I was left to babysit you guys because I'm about to go to bed.
I mean, I've been on for an hour 40 here. Like, I think I could probably go, I don't know, like another half hour, I would say.
Yeah, I was just looking for the perfect moment to say, yeah, I better get out of here. And
Yeah.
I need 2 or 3 more movie recommendations of shit I've never seen and never will see, and that'll
I
be
just
the
gave you
perfect-
the package, yeah.
Yeah, the package.
I
yeah.
highly recommend it.
That's why I left you here. You were supposed to entertain them while I went out to pee and not let them all leave.
Very Tower Gang-esque in its humor. I thought.
I thought you were trying to get me to watch
Hi,
it.
everyone. I'm still a teenager with a teenage bedtime, so.
She says that she'll go over there and lay in her bed and play on her phone until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's Saturday night. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, she'll be up at 2 o'clock in the morning sending me reels on Instagram about. Usually she sends me reels about Dad waking you up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday to help dig a ditch to, the other side of the county or something.
It's not going to dig itself.
Right? Oh my
Here's,
God.
here's a fun one with the bedtimes. I've been retired now for over a year, and I still wake up at the same time that I woke up when I was working. Since I moved to daytime in whatever it was, 2004, still wake up at the same time.
Well, it's nice to have a routine.
I'm pretty good about not doing that whenever I'm like on vacation or off work. But I think it's easier because I work nights. So whenever I'm not at work, I have to completely shift to a different schedule so that I, am up at normal hours to spend time with family and everything. So I wake up whenever I want to, more than on a routine.
For a few years there, I was doing 3 overnight shifts and a Saturday morning shift, and just perpetual jet lag. It's like, I can't keep doing this. But I did for a while, and it was something to do while I was in college.
That's what a lot of girls on OnlyFans say.
Yeah, they can make their own hours though, Tyler.
Right.
They have a lot of freedom.
That's right. There's something to be said for making your own schedule and deciding when you're going to play with yourself and when you're not.
Yeah, my CVS was pretty good. Like, they always gave me that 3 to 11 shift, but around that late night time, some weirdos start coming into CVS. Man, I was like, this fucking sucks.
You worked at CVS.
Yeah.
What the hell was your receipt budget like?
like for the paper?
Yes. Because I used to work at GameStop in a mall, and
I don't know. I wasn't involved in the finances of it. dude, I was like a teenager and in college and whatever. I did, the cashiering, the photo stuff, which, by the way, that's fun when chicks that that went to high school with are like, oh, here, develop my photos. And I'm like, I'm going to take a look at what's in here. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, bring us more photos here. Yeah, that. And then I, worked in like inventory and shit as well, in like the back room and whatever, which you could, if you got assigned to the back room, you could slack off. That was a fun day. Just hang out in the back, listen to music, whatever.
You ordered double copies, right?
As I talking about having the photos developed, when I was in college, we had a disposable camera, and I just took it to Walmart and dropped it off at the 1 hour photo, and went back an hour later to pick it up. And the dude was like, "Hey, I can't develop these." I was like, "What?" I was like we had it at a party or something. He was like, "Yeah," but he was like, "If you put it in the box over there, they send them out to be developed, and then it'll come back." He's like, then you'll get them. He's like, "But I can't do this in the 1 hour." I was like, okay.
I was looking at him. I'm like, man, there's something else that's developed.
Wow.
Now it's late night. Now that she went to bed, it's late night time, baby.
I mean, yeah, I was there between, what was I, like between 16 and 19? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want from me? I'd still do it today, too, though.
I believe you, buddy.
Dude, I need a job. Maybe I'll go back and work at CVS.
Toad works at the last, it's kind of like the last Blockbuster, the last hour photo stand in America.
Oh, yeah, the last
He's in the kiosk in the mall. It's a little, booth.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, I forgot. It's the digital photo age. It's the cell phone age now. Nobody develops photos anymore. Fuck.
Please develop, Sar. Sar, please develop.
Why did this make me think of that one creepy ass Robin Williams movie?
1 hour photo.
Photo.
Yeah, hate that movie. God,
wasn't that
I
a
hate
Christopher
that.
Nolan movie too?
No, is it?
Justin, pull it up.
I mean, it sucks, so it would make sense, I guess. I don't think it is, but I might be wrong.
Mark Romanek.
Okay. I don't know why
No
I
idea
had
who
that in my
that
head.
is.
That was when Robin Williams was doing some more serious type stuff.
Yeah.
He wasn't because there was 1 hour photo. What was the other one where
He
it was
played like a rapist or something on Law and Order.
CD's talking about Insomnia. That movie is actually not bad.
Yeah.
Insomnia is what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a decent movie. He has some good movies, but most of them are not very recent.
That was when comedians were making like 2 serious movies, like Bill Murray,
Jim Carrey.
The movie where Bill Murray goes to Japan as a liquor salesman.
Oh, that movie, Lost in Translation.
That one, and then Jim Carrey's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Hate that movie too.
And then Adam Sandler and that Punch Drunk Love.
Love, hate it. Absolutely
all
hate it.
came out like back to back to back.
I like Robin Williams' World's Greatest Dad. That movie's actually really good, though.
For some reason, I
Death
really
to Smoochie was a classic. I like Death to Smoochie.
For some reason, I really liked Spanglish. That was another serious Adam Sandler movie. I don't know. I caught it like 9 o'clock in the morning one day when I'd just gotten in and had nothing else to do, and sat down and watched it, and it was entertaining for the moment. So
that would be a great Rotten Tomatoes
Bill Murray.
review.
What about Bob?
That's a good one.
That's a good movie.
That's actually
That
a
one's
comedy, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Three Amigos. You guys ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lip
Bill
balm?
Murray, that serious role that he has in Caddyshack.
Right.
Doing some method acting.
Hell yeah.
Which I get shit for making that my favorite movie, but it is
Which one?
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack's funny.
Caddyshack's great. It's one of the first movies. Like I have I did growing up. My parents recorded it like VHS on TV, so it's got the edited version.
Oh, so no tits? Okay.
But I found the unedited because when the girl slides down, and she's got her titties out.
She just died recently, by the way.
Oh, shame.
R.I.P.
Rest in
That's
peace.
what makes Toad the hardest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I immediately went and jerked off. You got to rub one final one out. Watching those scenes from Caddyshack.
21 millimeter salute.
instead of pour one out for the homies, let's rub one out for the boobies.
Yep.
It's not good golf though. I mean, they're not good golfers. So
No, I mean, that's not really-
for me. It's disturbing because I can't. But It is so good, and then Caddyshack 2 was horrible, much like
Unfortunately.
much like Adam Sandler's movies.
Happy
Gilmore was
2.
great.
I thought Happy Gilmore 2
was an abomination.
I thought it was okay.
It was horrible. And fuck you if you think otherwise.
The fun ones are the vacation movies. The
Yes. Not vacation, not European Vacation.
That was the worst.
Like
German titties.
I only like the two, the original Vacation and Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
Those are the only.
I
good
like
ones.
Vegas Vacation too. I mean, Christmas in the original.
Of course you did.
Yeah, Vegas.
Maybe I should
Vacation was good.
rewatch it as a gambler now. Maybe I should rewatch
Yeah.
Vegas Vacation.
You're saying Vegas Vacation is okay?
I like it.
Okay.
I wasn't a fan when I first saw it, but I think I've only seen it once, like way
I
back.
think
in
it's
the
more
day.
of a nostalgia thing. Like I remember watching it like with my granddad, and whether it was good or not, I watched it. Like it was a movie that I watched with my granddad. So
It's just the first Vacation with Anthony Michael Hall. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
classic.
just top to bottom. John Candy is in there. I mean,
Ooh, yeah.
I'm not saying it's as good as like that in Christmas Vacation. I'm saying I liked it.
and
Those two
Christmas
are.
Vacation is solid, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Christmas
it is.
Vacation might be the best one.
Bill Murray's brother is in there. So.
Yep.
It's got Randy.
He's in the
Quaid.
first one too, by the way.
Wait, what?
Who was he in
Bill
the first
Murray's
one?
brother is in the first one. He
Brian
is,
Doyle.
Yeah, Brian Doyle.
Oh.
Wait, no, Brian Doyle is in there, but
No, Brian Doyle Murray. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
He is when they go to the place and he doesn't have his checks. That's Brian Doyle is the cash guy there.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Oh. All right.
In European
he goes
Vacation,
$20.
Might have to rewatch them all.
European Vacation was not horrible. I mean, if you've ever been to Europe, it
It's a fair representation of how bad Europe is.
was.
I
I
don't
mean,
I don't know. The best European Vacation movie is definitely Hostel.
I was going to say Euro Trip, but okay. I mean, nowadays,
Hostel.
Hostel's probably more in line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eurotrip. The only thing I remember about that is the safe word.
Severed Penis, right? Hostel 2, maybe. That's gonna go in the marathon. There you go. I think it's Hostel 2. I can't remember which. I've seen them all though.
So, I guess if Toad's sharing embarrassing stuff, I'll share something embarrassing.
Oh, jeez.
I have a Sniper Patrol T-shirt somewhere. That was
I know
a
it-
reference to Hostel 1.
Oh shit.
It's
I don't-
Icelandic for clitoris.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Yeah. That movie's just a crazy. I don't
I
know.
might donate that to like Goodwill.
Hostel is that's like the biggest boner killer of a movie because you get like a huge boner from the first half. You're like, oh my god, these chicks are hot. Here we go.
And it's
Then they
murder
just
porn.
like then they lure these guys like to their deaths and whatever. You're like, oh shit. Now I'm as flaccid as I've ever been.
Zu Beginn kriegt er gleich die Hodenklammern.
Was? Hey! Sicherheitswort.
Yeah.
That's
Was
the
ist
safe
das
word.
denn? Das ist kein Wort, das...
So what
that's solid.
what has he been in since the dollar store Dana Carvey, or not
That
Dana
guy right
Carvey,
there?
David Spade? Yeah.
Justified.
Oh,
Wait.
That
What?
guy right there that you just showed, he
Yeah.
was the sniper that was worked along in Justified. He was the other
Really?
ranger. Or,
Justified was a really good show. I don't
Yeah, it
know.
was.
Yeah, but he was on there
him
all 6
specifically in
seasons.
that- Okay.
holy shit, that is him.
Yeah.
Justin,
I like
the
how
ni-
in this show
This is
we've
my
also-
one talent.
Yeah, in this show we've confused Pauly Shore, Dana Carvey, and David Spade all with each other in this one show, so that's awesome.
hell yeah. The name of this
Paul
episode
Shore
should be
is-
that safe word, Justin.
Pauly Shore is playing in DC in about 15 days, and it's like,
Oh.
So you're gonna have a police escort?
well, it's. I have a birthday coming up, and so it's like, are there any comedy shows that might be interesting to see? Pauly Shore the day after.
He's doing stand up. That might be interesting. I don't know.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
last movie I saw him in was horrible, total abomination. One where he's like a squatter I think it's called The Guest House. He's a squatter in this couple's guest house and he won't leave. Like when they buy the house, he's squatting in there and they think they can get rid of him and they can't.
His stand-up is okay.
Son-in-law.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna say the last movie I saw was Son-in-Law or In the Army Now.
Yeah.
Jury
Yeah.
Duty. That was the last Pauly Shore movie
Well-
I saw.
Oh, I mean that's one of the old
Biodome
ones,
was-
right? Biodome and Encino Man, with Brendan
Encino Man.
Fraser. Yeah, that
Encino
movie's
Man was
actually
good.
kind of good.
Yeah.
Encino Man, very underrated movie.
I mean, now that Brendan Fraser is like made a comeback, they should do an Encino Man too.
Yeah, where he's fat and they have to thaw him out again. It's like a crossover with The Thing.
Seeing the comedy shows can be interesting. I mean, it really depends, and there's people who you think might be good and end up just not being very good at all. But I enjoy going and seeing it, and it's not terribly expensive. I mean, even I take that back. A lot of them still have a 2-drink minimum, which these days in DC, I mean, you're going to pay $18 for a well drink. But it's a fun night. I mean, it's something to do. So.
Yeah, I just had a buddy that went to the Comedy Mothership in Austin, Texas.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Joe Rogan's club.
Yeah,
it was $80 to get in the door on a Tuesday, and then the 2 drinks after that. I think he said he spent like $120 that night for comedians that he didn't even know who was going to be. Like it was not announced. It was just like a free for all. And then he got hassled by like 3 homeless dudes outside for free.
Well, it's awesome.
Yeah, 6th Street isn't what it used to be. I don't even know if it's on 6th Street. I just know that was like the famous Austin Street. That
If Adam Nutter was going to be there and you could call it gay, it would be totally worth it.
Adam Nutter.
I think Ryan Long's going to be at Zany's in Nashville
I just
next
saw
week
him.
or the week after.
I saw him like 2 weeks ago, maybe in Boston.
Who's seen Adam Nutter live? Who's seen him live?
Multiple times, yes.
I kind of have.
I saw him once.
I've hung out with him.
I saw him once when he performed at the Georgia Libertarian Convention,
Which
like
is the
3
worst.
years ago or something like that.
Because I saw him at the California convention, and they had a teachers convention at the same time, and some of these teachers got to the wrong place, so they show up, and he starts doing dick jokes, and they were so appalled they walk out, and it was the worst venue to ever do comedy.
Well, at least
Which
there were
one, the
people.
VFW?
At least there were people in the room for him to walk out.
Wow.
Was
I felt-
Georgia when Toad went on stage like Vivek Ramaswamy with no shoes?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It
and
was, it was that year. which
Tower
was what-
Gang went to, and Tower Gang had way more of an audience than Adam Nutter.
When was that? Was that 23, Toad? Something like that.
It must have
Sounds
been
right.
24, right? Because that's when I ran. It was
Okay.
You're right.
It was early 2024.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like I felt really, really bad for Nutter, only because there were like 6 people in the room. Everybody else had already spilled out to the bar or whatever, or to the parking lot to have.
He should have
debates
opened
about-
for Tower Gang and not the other way around.
Yeah, he should have gone first. But by the time he got up there, I just felt badly because the room, it was like a long, narrow room, and everybody was just kind of like sitting wherever, and there just wasn't enough people to like. There was no way he was going to have a good show. It was impossible from the jump.
When I saw him, it was him and he opened. Brian McWilliams and him did it, and it was neither one of them killed.
I would say,
Oh,
is Brian's stand up any good? Like,
I've never
It was
seen
fine.
It. I've seen
I like,
videos.
like I
of it,
like
but not
Brian,
live.
and when I worked for the Lions of Liberty, like I got to talk. I talked
I like
to him,
Brian. Yeah.
him and Mark and Odie quite a bit. But I never actually heard Brian do stand up. Like I just did the editing for his show, so I didn't know if he was like if his stand up was any.
They
good.
were fine. It was the venue that just really. And then I took friends that weren't libertarians, so they were like confused.
I always
and
blame
it
the
was-
venue when I bomb.
Yeah.
Performing at a Red Lobster.
Yeah.
D-
Can I get some
DC is
biscuit?
DC is so strange, though. I mean, and you know, it's odd being in one of these clubs because until I retired, I couldn't do anything with weed, and I'm married to a bed, so can't be around it very much, and you just walk up the stairs, and it's like, yeah.
So, the 757 DC, obviously, you know the area.
757 is Norfolk, Virginia Beach.
Okay, I'm thinking 571. Sorry. I had one of my buddies in high school. He's like, hey, I got tickets to a Nas concert in DC. You want to go? I'm like, sure.
Sure.
I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So we went to the
Georgetown students.
We went to the 9/11 club.
No, it was a bunch of Howard students.
930 club.
930, yeah. That's what it was. Sorry.
Yeah.
I stuck out like me and my buddy stuck out like a sore thumb.
God, I'm trying to think who all I've seen at 930. I mean, I've been to probably 10 shows there. You know, several they might be giants.
I just saw them.
Way different than a Nas crowd.
I just went to a back-to-back. They might be giants nights, like I don't know, a month and a half ago. It's fun.
I didn't know they were still touring. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like those guys.
The Johns, they're still out there doing it.
Are Flight of the Conchords getting back together doing a tour? Like I'd heard rumors of that.
The most beautiful girl in the room.
Great TV show when they had it on HBO, by the way.
It was a good show.
Oh, man.
But 930, I'd go back, I guess, but I haven't seen anything there in a while. But you know, I was really boycotting a lot of stuff with what they did with the vax sports and shit, and some things that, you know, it's like, okay, it's been more than 5 years. I'll think about going back, but I mean, there's like restaurants which who is it, Shake Shack, which
I like Shake Shack. It's overpriced though.
It is.
It's delicious, but it costs way too much.
It
Ignore
was
him,
always
he's a poor.
kind of a welcome thing when you got off the train in Union Station, but fuck them. What they did, they were requiring a Vaxport if you wanted to go and pick up a to-go order. And
That's
it's like,
that is such bullshit.
it's like, yeah, I'm vaccinated. But I'm not
Thanks for
showing-
correcting me on the 930 versus the 9/11 club, because the 9/11 club in the DC area would have been the Pentagon.
Right.
Oh.
Speaking of Shake Shack, Toad and Justin, was it Mayor? What's his fucking name? De Blasio.
Bill de Blasio.
That was doing the Shake Shack. Hey, if you guys get vaccinated, you
free
get
Shake Shack if you get vaccinated.
See,
yeah.
Toad, that would have cut into your costs.
Yeah. I'm gonna get vaxxed to get some free Shake Shack. Yeah,
You know, it's funny.
That's what I'm all about.
The Chinese restaurant in town during COVID, they put up, like they boarded everything up and put a.
That's just because the food inspectors came.
Well, they put a pickup window in instead of a door, so they don't have indoor. They didn't have indoor dining. They just had, you would call in or come up to the window, make your order, pay, and then when it was ready, you come back and they had like a box that they would slide it out, and you could just pick up your order. They never opened up indoor dining again. They became a takeout only place. Like they figured out they figured out they didn't like people in the fucking store, and so they just kept it all closed down. Like they expanded their like kitchen area and their food prep area and stuff on the inside. Like you can see it inside when you walk up, but they never went back to indoor dining. It is all takeout only, which that's fine. I don't really like going sitting down at a Chinese restaurant.
We chickens now. What you want?
I don't know. I kind of like going to them because a lot of them do karaoke. So, and they serve strong drinks. So back when I used to drink, yeah. But when you guys were talking about the Nas show, that reminded me of when I was in college. Like I went to like a really white college. Like obviously it was like probably 98% white. And for some reason we had one comedy show that was Bruce and Alonzo Bowden. It was all black comics. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna go over well at this very white school. I'm like, what the
We was Kangs of comedy.
Yeah, have you seen Bruce Bruce? Like that guy caters to a solely black audience. He's a big fat black guy who
He
basically
shucks and jives and everyone loses.
Yeah,
their
that's
mind.
what he like. Yeah, his jokes are all about Popeye's chicken and.
What's the guy that
I
says
said,
hamburger?
Is it, I don't know. Is that,
that
him? I
Earthquake?
don't know. Well, that might be Earthquake. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this is a ridiculous event to have it at this particular. That was the one like bad move the social committee made. I'm like, what are you doing? Makes no sense.
It's Bruce and his handkerchief.
Yeah, actually, one other they had KRS-One. Is that who it is? They had one like rapper do a show there too. I'm like, what the fuck? At an all white school. I'm like, what the fuck is this? My RA actually was black, and he's like, fuck yeah, KRS-One. I'm like, you're the only one going, man.
Yeah. What were the odds on? What was the over under on number of black Hebrew Israelites outside trying to convert?
I don't know. This wasn't New York, so I don't know. This is I went to a very white tech school, so
Wait, are those
probably
guys
zero.
only in New York?
I don't know. That's
Yeah, they got them in
DC.
DC.
They're in DC. Yeah, I've never seen them in Boston though.
Yeah,
Interesting.
there was a church down near where my in-laws live that is Hebrew Israelite.
Philly's got them. I have first-hand experience.
Maybe I don't know where to look. I don't know. I think I know Boston pretty well, and I'm like, where are the black Hebrew Israelites at in Boston? I have no clue. I know where the blacks are.
That's a show I would watch. Toad
Roxbury.
searching
Stay
for
the fuck
black
away from
Hebrew
Roxbury.
Israelites.
It's like his In Search of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
But he
Tom
could probably
Arnold.
find it, unlike Bigfoot.
Tom Arnold doing a whole season searching for the Russian P-tape. I want to see Toad searching for black Hebrew Israelites in Massachusetts. So bad. I would watch.
It'll be a documentary.
Just a man on the street videos of you walking around asking people if they know where the black.
Yeah,
Excuse me, miss. Do you know where? Can you
Where are the
point me
original
towards
J's?
The real nation of
I'm gonna
Judea?
call it Where Be the Kangs. That'll be the title of it.
Hell yeah. And Alan thought we went off the rails like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. But I gotta get out of here, man.
I do too. I wanted to just say, first of all, it's great having everybody here tonight. But Justin, you've inspired me over the years to do a show. I appreciate that, and I'm gonna miss you if you're not doing your stuff because I check in on every once in a while. So I hope you just like every once in a while put something out.
Yeah,
I probably will after some time and taking a break. I will probably start doing stuff again. Just for the time being, it hasn't felt really important. I felt kind of
totally understand.
I felt kind of shitty this summer because I've stopped writing, and it wasn't really a deliberate choice. We've done stuff. Like I've either been at work, or if I'm not at work, we've been doing stuff as a family, and I just haven't had time. And when I have had time, Katie and I will watch movies, or we'll watch shows, or we'll go do stuff. And doing content has become a lot less important over the last few months, obviously. And Mark was absolutely invited. He just chose not to come.
I just want to say, by the way, it's not as important, but yet you like the online community. You know, like I've met CD, Toad in real life, and they're my friends. Like, and so you know, we see you, we communicate, we have these shows together, and it really is a friendship. I feel personal, connected. So you know, my heart goes out to you and your family, of course, but also just. We're always here for you. So, you know, it's a stupid online community. Some of us are gay / Toad, and then others are manly like Magoo. So we've got all kinds for you. But yeah, we love you.
I will say the online community has been one of the things that helped me some of the most. That Jay and Dag, who I do the morning show with, both came to the funeral. Like Dag flew up from Florida and came and and hung out with us at my parents' place, and they stayed at the hotel there in town, which is a very little tiny podunk, nowhere rural Kentucky town. Came to the funeral. The people that have reached out and asked how we are and sent care packages. That was one of the craziest things. I play Whiteout Survival. I've played it for a couple years, and there's a guy from Germany that I played with for a while, and he sent a box just of snacks and goodies and stuff for the girls. Like, I got this box and it was from Germany. I was like, what the fuck? And opened it up, and I sent him a message. I was like, did you send me a package? He said, oh, good, it got there. He said, I was worried it wouldn't. I was like,
It was Mein Kampf.
The package.
It'll go in the big stack of the other ones he's already owns.
That's a great way to wrap it up. I think I agree with Tyler completely. That people who know me know I'm not a very religious person, but I do believe fervently in seeking the remnant, and I feel like that's what a lot of us really are doing. I think most of us probably know after however many years we're doing this, we're probably not going to become famous because our tits aren't big enough. But I do believe it's yeah. If you try hard and believe in yourself. But I'll tell this. I don't want to get into the particulars, but I'll just say this really quick. Everybody knows what Justin has, the battles he's been facing recently. But I was going through a tough time in my life recently. Not that kind of tough. More like sometimes shitty things happen. It's like, oh well, I'll figure a way to get over it. And here's Justin, right? Justin's DMing me saying, "Hey, let me know what do I got to do? Let me know how I can help." And he's berating me because I'm not being a big enough man to accept help and acknowledge when you need help sometimes. And of course, then now I feel like an even bigger piece of shit because I'm like, look what Justin's dealing with. And Justin's like, Alan, come on. We're going to pick your ass up. Quit being a piece of shit. I'm going to help you out. Because that's the kind of guy Justin is. And how much worse our lives would be if we didn't know it. So,
I didn't know you came out of the closet. My apologies, Alan. Congratulations.
Yeah. Why did you think I was in such a health kick to lose weight? I got to attract a man.
Yeah, why do you think Alan and I are leaving at the same time?
Yeah, exactly.
Alan's got his background blacked out, so you can't tell that he's actually in Toad's room.
In his dungeon.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
I
in my
mean,
basement
shit.
right now.
There you go. Now it looks more familiar.
I do have to go. I'm sorry. I love you all. Good to see everybody here, and I'll be around. But good to see you guys.
Tyler. Take it easy, buddy.
Tyler. Take care.
Yep. I appreciate all of you for joining me tonight. Everybody that's watching and have reached out over the months, and I think that's one of the coolest things about doing this has been all the people that I've gotten to meet and talk to, and I really do consider y'all a bunch of friends. Like, y'all are my friends. I have met, even the ones of you who I haven't met in person, you're still hey, there they are.
What's up?
I really cannot say enough how much it has meant. The support that we've gotten from everybody is overwhelming, and my wife will not watch any content that I put out ever. And prior
Good woman.
to
Good woman.
Yeah, yes. Probably for the best. Good for our marriage. Will not watch any content I put out for the longest time. Wouldn't read any of the Substacks that I wrote. And she was like, wow, like all of these, random internet strangers that I've always made fun of you for, how much time you spend talking to them and everything. She's like, they're like for real there for you. I'm like, yeah, it's like crazy the how big the world is, but how small it becomes when we're all connected like we have been. So I really appreciate everybody and everybody that's participated in this thing over the last 6 years. And it's been a hell of a trip, and I hate to end it, but also it needed to come to an end. So
yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate all of you.
Yeah, I've been on the show before, at least some iterations of your show before. And yeah, thanks for having me on, man. Every time that you've had me on, I enjoy it. I occasionally check in on the show. Maybe I should be doing it more, but I kind of just gave up on all podcasts. So nothing personal, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate it a lot, man. And I'm sure that if you feel like you have the need to start doing podcasting again, that you will do that. And I'm sure it won't be political and it'll be more comedic / sports or something along those lines. And yeah, if that's the case, yeah, I'll be around to check it out. But yeah, I mean, obviously you also know how to get in touch with me. So never met you in real life, but maybe we should change that at some point. Wait,
We did. Yeah.
When?
Pennsylvania State Convention when
No, I've never been to Pennsylvania. What?
You didn't go to the Pennsylvania State Convention?
No, I think I'd remember that.
You have a look-alike then.
There's a fucking Toad doppelganger out there.
I've met Alan.
There's a
Yeah, his name's,
right? Haven't I?
His name's Frog.
Yeah.
We were both at the Tom Woods thing in Florida, the second one, the one that like the Tom Woods 2000th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The threesome.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
was Toad.
I'm not just trying to. This is not just a self plug. Everyone come to next year's live event, first weekend of June. It's going to be here in Tennessee. Justin and his family will be there, and they're some of my favorite people in the world. And it's the beautiful thing is that like and Josh Jay Forte will be there, and his sons, but not the rest of his family because they would be caught dead. Same with us. But he'll force his sons because he's a good dad.
Yep.
To come, and it's our little family reunion, and I just lean into it at this point. That's what it is. It's not a coincidence that so many of us, even if we don't like hang out or work together a lot, we know all the same people. That's not by accident. That's a good thing.
No. Yeah. The internet has brought us together, man. It's not just for porn.
And we will end on that.
Wait, is this the show where you say retarded?
No, that's the other one. But we will still be doing that. For anybody curious that actually does watch that, I will still be doing the morning show, and I will do peddling fiction for as long as Johnny wants to do peddling fiction, and will allow me to keep being on the show with him. So I'm not going away. I'm just the show is coming to an end. So,
well, we fucking love you, Justin, and I totally ditto to everything Alan said and Tyler that just dropped off. I couldn't have said it any better. So,
And not me because I didn't say anything worthwhile, but yes.
and Toad too.
Yes. I got to get out of here. I'm going to go have gay sex with Alan. So
y'all have fun.
We will. It's going to be sexy.
Be safe.
Peace.
Good luck. Keep in touch, man.
On that, we will call it a night. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for watching, listening, and being a part of this whole thing over the last several years. It has really meant I cannot put into words how much it's meant to have gotten to connect with so many amazing people over the years, and for everything y'all have contributed both to the show and just to my life in general. So thank you again. It's been a blast, and I will be back at some point, and we'll see what that looks like when it happens. Catch you later.